Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. 2,000 years before Christ, Antef, the Egyptian king of the 11th dynasty, had this inscribed upon his tomb: "There is none who comes back from the dead, that he may tell their state, that he may tell their needs. It is not given to man to take his property with him, nor is there one who departs who ever comes back again." Today, almost 4,000 years later, we have reason to believe this is not so. People do come back from the dead.
Rebecca, what does the ghost look like?
He's about 6 feet tall, has a beard, green pants, olive green, and he holds in his hand a long knife.
How old would you say he is?
About 30.
Anything peculiar about his clothing?
I'd say they were, what people wore in the 40s. My dad had pleated pants like his.
So it's possible your ghost passed over 30 years ago.
Passed over?
Died. You see, spirits never grow older. They remain exactly the age they were when they left this world and entered theirs.
Our mystery drama, The Ghost with a Knife, based on a psychic case history reported by Bryce Bond, was dramatized especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Arnold Moss and Patricia Elliott. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Sit around talking with friends and someone asks, "Do you believe in ghosts?" For the most part, the non-believers are those to whom extrasensory experiences have never happened. But there are very many in this world to whom the spirits of another world are very real and active and cry to be heard. One of those who hears them and deals with them is Bryce Bond, a well-known psychic scientist and investigator of the supernatural and supernormal.
Let me get out of cases, one in particular. About a week before December the 16th, 1974, I received a call from the president of the Foundation for Parasensory Investigation, who told me that a policeman from Mineola, Long Island, called to say that a Mr. and Mrs. Green, a young couple he knew, asked him to come over to their house and investigate a ghost. I set up a date with the couple and asked David Enters, a medium, a psychic, and also a photographer, to come along with me.
Come in. You are...
Bryce Bond, and this is David Enters.
How do you do? You can leave your overcoats here.
I'll hang on to my camera if you don't mind.
You're going to take pictures of our ghost, Mr. Enters?
If I can.
I didn't know one could. This is my husband, Leo.
How do you do?
Our boy Tommy is upstairs. He's asleep, I hope.
I see you've got a camera. I've always thought those pictures of spooks and ghosts were fakes. You know, superimposed shots, that kind of thing.
Have you seen this ghost, Mr. Green?
I most certainly have.
Well, then perhaps so can my camera. I use infrared film. Wherever heat is generated in outline or even in considerable detail, it will register on the film.
Oh, I had no idea.
May we start? Mr. Green, Mrs. Green, I'll begin by asking you your first names.
Rebecca.
Rebecca. And your husband is Leo, and your boy is...
Tommy.
Tommy. Well, now, I'm Bryce, and this is David. If we're to help you, we should all try to be as relaxed and informal and friendly as we can. Now, this apparition you experience, we want you to regard him or her...
It's a man.
Well, he's to be regarded as a friend. We don't want to antagonize or frighten him.
We're the ones who are being frightened. He isn't really a very friendly spirit. He looks horrible.
Rebecca, can you tell us when you first saw him?
Yes. When I first... It all started
Becky, may I? My wife is really very upset about this. You see, she's home most of the time, and I'm at work. So she's been under a much greater strain. I think I can be calmer.
There it is. Those are the footsteps.
We've sort of become used to our ghost walking up from the cellar. He's been doing that for months now.
Leo, I can tell them. Tommy was the first to see the ghost. Tommy, my son. He came down one morning. He's only 4. And he said, Mommy, who's that man in my room? He said, I woke up in the middle of the night, and he was standing there.
We didn't know what to make of it at first. I said to Becky, I think Tommy's having a nightmare. But it kept happening, night after night.
That's him, coming up the cellar stairs. Then he opens the cellar door. He's doing it now, in the kitchen.
Well, maybe he's showing off because you've got guests.
Oh, no, he does that every evening. But most of the time you don't see him. He doesn't, what do you call it?
Materialize.
No, he doesn't. He just walks around invisible. And I don't like the idea of leaving my wife and son in a house with a strange guy. He's 6 foot tall.
Will you excuse me? I'd like to go into the kitchen and have a look down those cellar stairs. I'll be right back.
So he goes up and down the cellar stairs.
That's right. Through the cellar, into the boiler room.
Always follows a pattern.
I think he's trying to attract our attention to something. We get the feeling he wants us to follow him down there.
And do you follow him?
Yes, we have, many times, but there isn't anything special down there, so it doesn't make any sense.
Cellar door was open. Went down a couple of steps, but I couldn't see a thing. Took some shots, but I don't have much hope.
Well, there's nothing down there but the usual stuff people have in their basements. And the oil burner. Actually, 2 oil burners. We put in a new one last spring and just left the old, useless, rusty one where it was.
Leo, how long have you lived here?
Since right after last Christmas. Almost a year.
It was December 29th, last year.
The house was built in 1929, so the old oil burner didn't owe us anything.
Anyway, all this started this past October. For weeks, we only heard noises, and then, as I told you, Tommy started to see the ghost in his room at night, and about a month ago, November, so did we.
Well, I'm sorry we didn't know about this manifestation sooner.
So am I. But Becky and I, we didn't know what to do. You know, people kid you. And remember Joe Forster, our friendly patrolman.
Mm-hmm. What made you decide to tell a policeman?
It's one thing just to hear noises. It's another thing to see a man 6 feet tall. But last Monday, I was alone here with Tommy. And he came at us with the knife.
I've done many years of investigative work into the parasensory, but this was the first time I'd heard of a supernatural entity holding a knife. I gave the Greens a complete rundown of who David and I were, the extent of the work of the foundation, and said that we were quite prepared to help them immediately.
You mean right now, this evening?
As much as we can. Agreed?
I should say so.
Oh, yes.
Rebecca, let's start by going upstairs to Tommy's room. That's where he first saw the apparition?
Yes. But I wouldn't like to wake him.
It's not necessary. And Leo, would you take David down to the cellar so that he can have a look around? It's from the cellar the ghost always comes, yes?
That's right. We think he must live down there.
Just up these stairs, Mr.
Bryce.
Bryce. Here at the landing. That's our bedroom. Leo's and mine on the right. And Tommy's is on the left. Only Tommy has seen him inside his room. I first saw him here, outside Tommy's door. We're standing right where you're standing.
Well, what does he look like?
He's about 6 feet tall, has a beard, dark hair, a maroon-colored shirt, green pants, olive green. And then, now, he carries this big knife.
Rebecca, how old would you say the ghost is?
Not old, about 30.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything peculiar about his clothing?
Peculiar? You mean like bloodstains?
Oh, no. I mean, is it modern or is it old-fashioned?
Sort of modern, but not really what you're wearing today. Sort of like what people were wearing 20, 30 years ago.
I see. So it's possible the ghost passed over in the 1940s.
Passed over?
Died.
do they appear to us in the same clothes they wore when they died?
Well, of course. The same clothes and the same age. Spirits never grow older as we do. They remain exactly the age they were when they left this world and entered theirs. Well, now, can we take a peek into Tommy's bedroom?
I'll open the door very quietly. I don't want to wake him.
Now, where was the ghost standing when Tommy saw him?
Mostly at the foot of his bed, most of the times. Right by that window. Oh, and that's another thing. Wait a sec. I want to show you something. I don't know if this... Would you take a look at this plant?
Well, what is it? Or should I say, what was it?
African violets.
Could have used a little water.
That's just the point. This morning, this plant was healthy and alive. I got it at the store. It's at least a tenth of... Well, I don't know how many plants or all kinds we've put in Tommy's room. And he loves growing things. We watch them, water them, but they all die. Overnight, they shrivel up. Have you seen enough?
Yes, I have. How does Tommy react to the ghost?
Well, you know, he's very little.
But still...
He isn't scared. But he's only 4. That's awfully young to understand fear. I'll tell you something I've noticed, Bryce. Whenever I go into Tommy's room, I feel good there.
Can you explain that a little better?
Well, in the rest of the house, I feel uneasy, almost like alarmed. But in Tommy's bedroom, it's really more peaceful. I've had the funny idea that maybe the ghost is protecting my baby, and that's why it feels good in there.
Oh, there you are. Well, we explored the cellar. How's everything upstairs, Bryce?
It's very interesting, David. As I said before, this ghost follows a pattern. No question about that. You saw nothing in the basement.
Nothing visible, but I think, Bryce, we should consider that the old oil burner may have something to do with the ghost.
Yeah, that had occurred to me too, David. But what?
Well, a number of possibilities, Leo. Somebody may be buried under the concrete.
In our cellar? Buried?
How horrible.
There's no point speculating how this wandering spirit died. Our job is to try to discover why he's here. You know, I find it warm in here. It would give us a better working atmosphere if you could please lower the heat. Just turn it down a couple of degrees.
Oh, Leo, we forgot to tell them.
Yes, we did. You see, Bryce, he turns up the heat. He?
You mean...
Yes, we forgot to tell you about that.
We're no different from anybody else. We've been trying to conserve heat every night. We push the thermostat down to about 60 or 65.
Did either of you turn the thermostat down tonight?
Yes, I did. I remember distinctly doing it, but just before you two arrived.
Now, come have a look at the thermostat.
90. Look at that. Oh, let me get a shot.
Yep, 90 degrees. That's what he usually pushes it up to. You know, we've gotten up in the middle of the night, roasting. Come down, 90 degrees. We haven't been able to figure out what he's trying to do to us.
Leo, move to one side, please, so I can focus.
Yeah, sorry.
At least now we know he's come up from the cellar and was right here at this spot, this evening. Before, when I heard him walking back down the cellar stairs, I was afraid he'd left us. When strangers enter a house, generally a spirit will not manifest itself, unless you make a real effort to be friendly.
Bryce, can I say something? I mean, about the way I feel.
Well, by all means.
I have a funny... No, it's not funny. It's really a very strange sense of dread. I never felt it quite so strong. Becky, what is it?
Oh, don't you feel it? Don't you feel anything?
You mean that cold wave of air? Oh, sure, I feel it. I'll just cover the whole room, see if anything registers on the infrared.
Oh, we haven't done something awful, have we? I mean, by asking you here.
It's very cold right in front of me. Like someone's looking right into my face.
I don't think I can stand this much longer, oh, Leo.
We must all be calm and accept the fact that at this very moment, our mysterious friend is in this room, and he's moving about.
Rebecca and Leo Green are real people. This event really occurred in their Tudor-style home on Locust Avenue, Mineola, Long Island, on the 16th of December, 1974. Bryce Bond and David Enters are witness to this fact. I'll return shortly with Act 2. The lives of a young suburban couple and their 2-year-old son are suddenly turned topsy-turvy when their home is invaded by an apparition who appears to live in their cellar and wanders about their house day and night. To live in a house with a spectral stranger is unnerving enough, but when the ghost carries a long, dangerous-looking knife, it can be terrifying. Why is he here? Can he be made to leave? Bryce Bond, the parasensory scientist, picks up the account.
We sat in the Greens' living room, aware of the rustle of cold air moving around us. The vibrations I picked up made it quite clear that the ghost was in that room at that very moment.
Will you folks excuse me a moment? I'm going to have to reload my camera, and I've got my film in my coat.
I'd like to turn the lights down a little more.
Must we?
Suppose I just turn out the overhead lights and leave this one next to the sofa. What about the candles on the mantelpiece?
Oh, no. Leave those burning. That's all right.
I'm almost afraid to look at the candles. I know that when the flames move, he's there.
Rebecca, what was the last time you actually saw him?
Last night.
You had a good close look at him, How far away was he?
He was standing right there by the mantelpiece. Leo had gone to bed. I was emptying the ashtrays over here.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you saw the apparition last night, did he appear just as physical as I do now? Or did you see through him?
He was as clear as you are. In fact, it's crazy, but I'd rather really see him than have him be invisible.
And when he went, he didn't fade away, or did he?
I don't know. I went into the kitchen with the ashtray and dumped it in the garbage, and when I came back into the living room, he was gone.
Did he have a knife in his hand last night, Rebecca?
I don't know. It's just getting too much. I told you, Leo, we've got to move. I don't want to stay in this house any longer. I don't.
Oh, honey.
I don't.
Come on, that's no way to talk.
I think if you can hold on to yourselves for a little bit longer, we may be able to get the ghost to move.
There's another side to this. It may not all be as heavy as you think. A lot of apparitions love to play tricks.
In the fall, we were having trouble with the new oil burner, and I was on the phone with the oil burner man, and he said, would I go down and look at some gauge or something? I went down the cellar steps, and I fell. It was exactly as if somebody had tripped me. And then it happened again, another time.
Well, that's funny. I didn't notice any loose steps when I was down there earlier. Did you, Leo?
I haven't been down to the cellar tonight.
Well, sure you have. You brought me down. I took some pictures.
Tonight?
Of course. You're kidding me.
I absolutely don't remember.
Has this happened before in this house? Somebody's actually gone down to the basement and not remembered?
Oh, Leo. I went upstairs to Tommy's room with Bryce, and you took David into the cellar.
I did?
You don't remember?
No, I don't. I did not go down to the cellar tonight.
Oh, good Lord.
Rebecca and Leo were working themselves up into quite a state, getting increasingly agitated. I knew the vibrations they were creating were negative and would make it almost impossible to communicate with a haunting spirit.
I don't know if it's your imagination or mine. This happens to us every single night. Becky and I accusing each other of too much imagination. We even stopped having coffee with our dinner.
Rebecca, how good is your imagination?
Well, good as anybody else's, I guess.
All right. But I'm going to ask you to use it constructively. Now, this is what I want you to do, Rebecca. It's a psychic technique we use if a person is bothered by a poltergeist or an astral form who's tied to the earth, as is your ghost with a knife. Now, I ask the rest of you to remain quite silent. Rebecca, I want you to imagine yourself in a ball of white light. Close your eyes.
It won't hurt me.
On the contrary, this white light, sometimes we call it the God light, because no evil force can penetrate it.
Is the man an evil force?
At this point, we don't know.
He has a knife.
I know that, Rebecca. But holding a knife doesn't necessarily mean he's a man with evil intent.
His face. It's not a nice face.
But just in case there is danger, superimpose yourself with, or let's say, contain yourself in a globe of white light.
A large globe?
Do you feel anything? Do you see anything?
I have my eyes closed.
I know that. But in your mind's eye, you should begin to actually see the white light. It's the light of protection, Rebecca. It's the light of love.
I see it. The white light. I'm inside it. I see it.
All right, David, it's time now.
What's David going to do? More pictures?
No, David is also a medium. We didn't want to tell you that in the beginning of our session because sometimes people can't appreciate the sensitivity of a medium and they're somewhat disbelieving. But I think now you're both beginning to believe that we can help you. David, sit back. Be comfortable. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Bryce. Your presence is getting fainter.
What's David doing?
He's dropping into a trance.
Yes. Yes. I see him. I see the man. He's tall. Very tall.
David's standing up.
His face. His face?
That's the face of the ghost. David is making his face look like the ghost's.
He wants to speak. He wants to speak through Bryce. He wants to say something, Bryce.
No harm. No harm. I mean no harm.
Why do you say that, Bryce?
Thank you, Bryce. He thanks you for letting him use your voice.
The ghost had used my own larynx, my throat, to say the words, I mean no harm. This had never happened to me before. Usually it's the medium who speaks for the spirit. We then brought David out of his deep trance. Naturally, he remembered nothing of what had occurred since he's the conduit between the two worlds. I then proposed we examine every room in the Greens' house for vibrations, starting at the top. All of us went up the narrow stairs to the attic.
Bryce, would you take over now? I'm going to try for some more pictures.
Sure. Rebecca, Leo, let's turn out that electric bulb hanging there. It's better if we're in darkness. Remember, when you can't see the ghost, he also is unable to see you. When his body is visible to you, so is yours to him.
Oh, that startled me.
It's only a thunder shower.
Rain in December?
Please, please, let no one speak. Spectral spirits, we have no thoughts for you but kindness and love. It is time now for you to leave the world of earth and return to your world, where there must be God's work for you to do. Do you hear me, spirits? Speak to us. Make us know why you are tied to this house. You have left behind your loved ones in your world to be here. Spectral spirit, why are you in this house? What do you want to say? Oh, I feel the weight. Something was taking possession of me. My head became heavy. It was hard to breathe, to get my words out. The spirit was trying to come through and tell me something. At last it passed, and we left the attic. On the second floor, we checked every room. Little Tommy's, where he lay asleep, had the warmest vibrations. Leo and Rebecca's very cold and unusual vibrations. David took pictures everywhere.
Bryce, shall we do the exorcism now?
I was just going to suggest that. Every room.
Exorcism? Isn't that some kind of spooky religious thing for witches and devils and, well, I don't know what?
Leo, you've been seeing too many horror movies. We're not about to exorcise a person, but the rooms.
But isn't that, well, kind of sacrilegious?
No, not at all. Ours is very, very simple. We just try to communicate to see the prevailing entity, and sometimes we do. It appears in a misty form.
How do you do it?
We use the sign of the cross.
I thought the cross was a symbol of what Jesus Christ was crucified on.
Oh, heavens, no. That sign isn't the exclusive property of the church. The true cross is fire, air, water, earth. It predates Christianity by at least 65,000 years.
I had no idea.
The sign was used in those ancient days as a fire line to burn away negativity and to act as a natural blessing.
And that's the sign you're going to make now?
Exactly as the ancient metaphysical priests did. It's not a religious cross at all.
Can we watch?
Well, dear Rebecca, you should watch. This is your house. This sign will bring peace to it. We blessed all the walls of every room with our perfect cross. David and I both making large hand movements up and down and from left to right.
What do we do now?
I think now, Leo, we've created a safer haven for the ghost, so we'll have another try at communicating with it.
Why? Would you have to keep talking to that thing? That awful ghost with a horrible face and that knife. Why don't you just make him go away? We never did anything to anybody ever.
Don't you see, Rebecca? If we can get it to tell us why it haunts you, the whole mystery will be solved.
Now it's an it. Before it was a him. Is it real? Is it unreal? A thing or a person? Oh, it's too much for me.
Bryce, may I explain?
Please do, David.
Look, Rebecca, Leo, the spirit world is not a world where there is no life. Those spirits, like the ghost with the knife, they have just as much love and compassion as you and I. And that's
They have love and compassion and act like he does?
I'd say even more love. There's a reason for him being here. There is.
I suppose I shouldn't be making such a fuss. Maybe he is just trying to tell us something.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, Rebecca. So will you bear with David and with me?
And that's 12 o'clock.
Let's have another go at it. David?
Leo, Rebecca, will you give us a chance? We do know what we're doing.
12 o'clock.
Rebecca, I'm going to ask you again to turn out the lights and just leave the candles burning. David doesn't need much light to find his way into the other world.
Hard to believe, is it? This is not fiction. It's fact. The foundation for parasensory investigation indeed exists. Scientific psychic explorer Bryce Bond is a real person. And the events you are listening to happened. To what extent this couple and their child were freed from the haunting of the ghost with the knife, we shall find out when I return shortly with Act 3. When you enter a new world, you are a stranger until you learn the language. Everything is foreign, unexpected, almost mysterious, until you know the ABCs. So it is also in the world of mathematics, space travel, medicine, and science. So it is in this strange world of psychic phenomena. At last, Rebecca and Leo Green are trying to understand the key to it, as well as the key words to free themselves from this astral visitor. Bryce Bond continues.
I told them I felt we were getting close to the solution. The next step was for David again to enter a trance state. Trance state. Now, what's that, they wanted to know. I explained that through David, we'd be able to enter the mysterious land of the spirit side.
I'm sorry I acted like that, Bryce. It was stupid of me, especially when I believe we're on the home stretch. I really do want to know.
So do I, every step of the way. And you were telling us about trance state, Bryce.
It's a state of being and non-being. For instance, when I do my healing, I drop down into a trance state, meaning myself, my ego, the Bryce Bond ego, leaves me, as David's is leaving him now.
Why do you do that?
Can we have silence, please?
David is freeing himself so that he can channel all the energy from above. You see? Now watch him. He's shaking his head, and now he's nodding. Do you see?
I mean no harm. I mean no harm.
Neither do we, sir, let me assure you. We wish you no harm, and we believe you wish us none.
No harm. No harm.
I want you to listen to me carefully, Spirit. Here on Earth, it is now winter time, December. In a little more than a week, it'll be Christmas. Do you remember Christmas?
Christmas.
The time of goodwill to men and the time of peace.
Christmas.
The year is 1974. Understand? 1974.
74.
That's right. That is the year it is today. Now, can you tell me when it is you passed away, passed over?
I am glad. I'm glad to talk to you. You have opened the gate for me to talk to you.
I'm also glad. Do you remember what year it was you passed over?
When? You say...
Winter or summer?
About like this time. Snow and cold outside.
Do you remember the year?
The
year you died.
The year. I don't remember the numbers anymore.
What do you remember?
I can tell you how it was. I was very sick and I couldn't go out. I'd sit up in a chair all dressed and I'd listen to the radio a lot. There were little plays on the radio every day. Soap operas, they called them. I lived a whole year listening. They kept me alive. I didn't want to leave them. Nobody would let me out of my room. And I hadn't put it right.
What hadn't you put right?
I knew as I lay there, I hadn't fixed it right. It would go wrong.
What is it that would go wrong?
I want to tell them.
Is it something you want to tell Rebecca and Leo and Tommy?
I love little children.
What is it that's troubling you? Do you want to tell them something?
From harm.
You are warning them. Is that it?
Harm.
What harm? What harm?
Yes, try.
Rebecca and Leo and Tommy don't know who you are, but they love you. The strength of their love is wishing you to tell them. What harm? Spirit, somewhere here on Earth, you must have left behind some loved ones, and they love you too.
Yes, I know.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me still? The ghost has gone. Are you all right, David?
Yes. He was very strong, wasn't he?
We almost found out why he comes here. It's something he's left undone. Thank you, David.
Won't our ghost come back?
I hope so, but I don't know. I'd imagine that until his job is finished, he won't leave you.
What job? What is it? What could he have yet to do?
All close our eyes now. I shall speak for all of us. At this very moment, we are all going to the cellar door.
Yes. Yes.
We want to go down the cellar stairs.
I have that feeling, too. Yes.
A sense of urgency. Now. We must go now.
Yes, we mustn't waste a moment.
There was no question about it. It was a pull as strong as gravity. We all knew we had to go down to the basement. I led the way, and then, strangely enough, like Rebecca had done before me, I too tripped on the last step and almost fell.
There he is. Over there. By the cellar window.
Oh, yes. I hope I've got enough film left in the camera.
He's coming this way. He's moving over to my workbench.
Friend, what is the warning you have for us? Show us.
He's doing something with his foot.
Remember, dear friend, we wish to help you do what you have left undone. Then you can return to your world. Can you hear me? Can you understand me?
Bryce, I don't want to take any more pictures. I have a strong sense of unity with him now. If I'm in a trance state, accept that and do whatever he says to do through me.
Of course, David. The pictures are not important. Now I have exactly the same sense of haste, of something to be done quickly.
Oh, there he goes. Into the oil burner room.
Stand back. There are gas leaks down here.
What?
Back. Danger.
What leaks? I never smelled anything down here.
Good Lord, yes. It is gas.
Do something now. Now. Hurry before it's too late.
Emergency service, Island Lighting.
Yeah, this is Leo Green, 1447 Locust Avenue, Mineola. There's a gas leak in our basement. Will you send somebody over right away?
Green, 1447 Locust, Mineola. You have your oil burner on right now?
Becky, do we have the oil burner on right now?
Of course we do. Can't you hear it?
Yes, we do have it on right now.
Do you have a red box marked emergency switch?
Just a moment. Do we have a red box, an emergency switch?
Yes, at the head of the stairs.
Yes, we do. Right at the head of the stairs.
Well, will you go there now and switch it off? We'll have somebody around to your house very shortly. It was quite true. The message relayed through David by the ghost. There was a gas leak. It had been seeping for quite some time. The power company told the Greens that had they not been alerted, in a matter of hours, their house on Locust Avenue might have gone sky high in an explosion. Everything was turned off and made safe by 3 a.m. We were all sitting around in the kitchen, finally having some coffee.
All those days and nights of not knowing. Oh, and now it's all over.
Did you take a look at Tommy?
Yes, he hasn't stirred. He slept right through the whole thing. Funny, when I went up to check on him, I felt this very warm vibration, and I thought, I know. Our ghost has come up to Tommy's room to say goodbye. Then, all of a sudden, the feeling just disappeared.
Your little boy had a friend.
I don't think you'll have any problems about keeping plants alive in his room anymore.
Well, couldn't it have been the gas? Plants are sensitive to that.
You think that's what it was, Rebecca?
Oh, Leo, sometimes I begin to really wonder about you. It was the ghost trying to warn us.
Oh, come on now. Can't there be a natural reason for something? Everything can't be explained by the supernatural.
But there was no gas leak anywhere near Tommy's room. You come on now.
Look, friends, we have a report to write and some sleep to get. Thank you for the coffee.
Oh, Bryce, you and David were real friends. Been an experience I don't think either of us will ever forget.
I'd say on the whole, we had a very peaceful reaction. Don't you agree, Bryce?
Oh, yes, indeed. This ghost with a knife, he was quite a peaceful entity. Not a negative entity in the slightest.
Only negative briefly to frighten them into action.
I hesitate to think where we'd be tomorrow if you two hadn't shown up.
Who knows?
Possibly our friend the ghost would have still found some way to warn you.
When I think of it, he did everything short of ripping the thermostat off the wall. And still we didn't get the message.
Nice fellow.
You know, towards the end there, I sort of wished I could have gotten to know him better. You don't think you'll be back?
I doubt it.
Not even for a short visit?
Well, good night, all. Where did you put our coats?
Oh, I'll show you.
Good night. And thank you, everybody. We'll let you know if my pictures show anything.
I mean, David, didn't you feel that way? That you'd like to have known the ghost better? I would.
Leo, who knows? If everything hadn't worked out, then maybe yes. You might have gotten to know him real well. You might have spent Christmas with your ghost in his world.
Today, at the Greens' house in Long Island, there are no more mysterious footsteps. The thermostat stays where you put it. Plants grow. And on Thursdays, when Rebecca's Bridge Club meets, there are no strange men in the kitchen. But there is a larger meaning to the story you have just heard, which I'll tell you when I return shortly. You have heard how, step by step, a higher intelligence tried to communicate danger to an average couple living in an average town. You have heard how the parasensory investigators took the steps that freed the astral being so that it could return to its world and get on with its own life. What, in our language, our words, was this being? Was it the mind? Some scientists say so. For the mind of man never dies, only the body. And so it is entirely possible that life can exist on the spirit side. And perhaps one day we shall all find out why and how. Our cast included Arnold Moss, Patricia Elliott, Bob Caliban, and Gordon Gould. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
What did she say, Sally? What did the buckwheats the dame say?
Listen.
Charles Frederick would go to these wild, primitive places that were filled with all kinds of, well, we would call them superstitions.
Got every word down on tape.
Hey, that tape recorder sure does a trick. Did you get the pictures?
Oh, sure. Oh, you can't beat that little wristwatch camera.
Okay. There's lots of work to do.
I'll develop the pictures, and you start listening to the tape.
Honey, this could be it.
How much do you think is in it?
Why, she's supposed to be worth $4 or $5 million.
Oh, are we sure?
She's a believer.
Oh, yeah, I could tell by the way she talks.
I checked her out. She goes for the message from the other world stuff. She's a live one.
I could sense that. Well, we hooked the fish. Let's bring her in.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. We have a drama for you. An adaptation of a story written long ago. A lady by the name of Mary Wollstonecraft, dead now for a century and a quarter, accomplished in her lifetime two things for which she is well remembered. She married the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley, and she composed the novel Frankenstein. The first brought her misery, the second brought her fame. Though she never married another man, She did write other novels and a goodly number of short stories besides. It is one of these we bring you now.
Why tell a tale of impious tempting of providence and soul-subduing humiliation? Why? Answer me, you who are wise in the secrets of human nature. I only know that it is so. And in spite of strong resolve, of a pride that too much masters me, of shame and even of fear, I must speak.
Our mystery drama, The Transformation, was adapted especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Kevin McCarthy. The background for our tale of horror is the proud and beautiful city of Genoa, which looks down upon the blue Mediterranean Sea where the northern coast of Italy curves toward France. It was in Genoa that our hero was born, and on the shore of that sea that his strange adventure, or should we say misadventure, began.
I walked ashore. The waves sounded in my ears. The air was gray and dismal, and above the horizon black clouds loomed. The scene reflected my own mood, misery and desperation flooding over me, and a crushing sense of my own helplessness. Memories flitting shadow-like through my tortured mind. Memories of days past when I had lived with my father. I was born with, I freely admit it, a most imperious, haughty, and tameless spirit. The words of our confessor, Father Pellegrini, echoed in my head.
Your father seems a tyrant to you, Guido. I know that. But you have no mother, and someone must check the wild impetuosity of your character. You must respect your father's wishes, Guido.
But I did not. The only hope of my rebel heart was to be a man, free, independent, or, in better words, insolent and domineering.
Ah, Guido, what is to become of you?
My father had one friend, a wealthy Genoese noble, the Marchesa Torella, who, in a political tumult, was sent for a time into exile. Like my father, he was a widower with one child. A little flower of a child whom he left under my father's guardianship.
You will take care of my precious daughter, will you not, Guido? You're several years her senior. You will be her protector, her defender, will you not?
I had only nodded my head, but my heart had said much more. My heart had given glad shouts that this exquisite child was to be put into my care. Though words would not come to my lips, this little child, this Juliet, had held out her tiny hand and placed it in mine with such simple trust and affection that then and there I knew I had met my fate.
Guido?
We grew up together, she and I. When I was 11 and Juliet 8 years of age, a cousin of mine, much older than either of us, he seemed to me to be quite a man, took great notice of my playmate, and one day he called her his bride and asked her to marry him. And when she shrank from him, he insisted and drew her towards him. I had watched the odious scene, and with the emotions of a maniac, I threw myself upon him. I strove to draw his sword. Failing in that, I clung to his neck with a ferocious desire to strangle him.
Guido, no!
Boys! Guido, loosen your hold! I'm ashamed of you. No, don't try to explain. I know the bully was trying to force himself on our little Juliet, and I know you had to come to her aid, but Guido, had you not been too small to draw his sword from his scabbard, who knows what you might have done?
Father?
Your actions were a great sin. Come with me to the chapel, and we will pray for your impetuous soul.
This I did. And that very night I returned to that same chapel, holding little Juliet by the hand, and in that holy place I profaned her child's lips with an oath that she would be mine forever, forever only mine. Well, those days passed away. After a few years, the Marchesa Torella returned from exile and became wealthier and more prosperous than ever. When I was 17 and Juliet a blossoming 14, my father became gravely ill. As he lay dying, Torella, Juliet, and I stood by his bedside.
I know what you seek of me, my friend. That I will take your son to my heart and into my home. You have my word on that. But there is more, is there not, my friend? Yes. You wish me to bestow upon your well-loved son the hand of my equally beloved daughter. That is your wish, is it not, my dear friend?
And so it was done. The beautiful child I had so loved from childhood was promised to me against the day when I should be so situated as to claim her for my wife. And now on the rocky and rain-swept shore, as I walked bent over against the rising wind, the memory of these early feelings returned to mock me, torture me, drive me to a distraction I thought I could not bear. My dreams had vanished. Hope had abandoned me. I had been willing to die there on the shore, to let the rain and the cold congeal my blood and freeze my marrow and end at last a life which had become unbearable. Then, all at once, a gigantic flame pierced my eyelids and made me lift my head to look seaward. The spot where I knelt was locked on one side by a rugged promontory. Round this cape suddenly came, driven by the wind, a vessel. In vain the mariners tried to force a path for her to the open sea, but the fierce gale drove her on the rocks. With a frightful shock, the vessel dashed upon her unseen enemy. In a brief space of time, she went to pieces. I covered my face with my hands and wished with all my heart that I could have sunk beneath the waves with those unfortunates. Then, all at once, I looked up. Something was floating towards the shore. Was that a human form? A human being bestriding a sea chest? A fellow creature saved from a watery grave? Was it human? Surely never had such existed before. A misshapen dwarf, I could see it now, with distorted features, a torso as wide as it was long, legs thin as threads and extending an inordinate distance from his body. His arms were the same, and the hands that dangled were tipped with pointed nails that were black all over.
By Saint Beelzebub, I have been well mentioned, and by the fiend, here is another ally of the Mighty One. To what saint did you offer prayers, friend, if not to mine?
Now I could see his face. God in heaven, his face. His head sloped back from his eyes so sharply he could be said to have no forehead at all. His hair was black, as were his eyes, but long and growing unevenly over his shriveled pate, and from the backs of his hands, from his legs, and even from the toes.
What a noise the big ocean makes! The waves disturb me. I will have no more of my growing. Silence, winds! To your homes! Clouds! Fly to the antipodes! And leave our heaven clear!
He stretched out his long, lank arms that looked like spiders' claws and seemed to embrace the expanse behind him. Was it a miracle? The clouds became broken and fled. The azure sky first peeped out and then spread a field of blue above us. The sea grew calm.
Come! Don't be frightened, friend. I am good-humored when pleased. And something does please me in your handsome face, though you look a little woebegone. Shall we be friends?
He held out his hand. I could not touch it.
Oh, well then, companions. That will do as well. And now, while I rest after the buffeting, tell me why you wander thus alone and downcast on this wild seashore. Have you no home?
I have a home.
Then why are you here?
I dare not go there.
Tell me, is it a woman?
What?
Did she throw you out? Did she betray you with another?
She is the purest, the loveliest, the most faithful. She has done nothing but good, nothing that is not consonant with her noble nature.
Then why in the name of the devil are you here?
At first I could not speak. And then the words started to come, and soon they were flowing in a steady torrent. Before I could marry my Juliet, I must amass a fortune, and before domesticity claimed me, I must see the world, and see it I did. I went to Florence, to Rome, to Naples, and at long last to the bourne of my wishes, to Paris.
Paris!
I was arrogant and self-centered. I loved display, and above all, I threw off all control. I became a spoiled child. Who could control me? Not the letters of Tarela. No, only strong necessity in the shape of an empty purse.
Oh, poor, handsome boy.
Acre after acre, estate after estate, I sold. My dress, my jewels, my horses were unrivaled in Paris, while the lands of my inheritance passed into the possession of others.
Well, go on. I'm caught up in suspense to hear the outcome.
I thought that I would come home to Genoa. I was nearly a beggar, yet I would come home and rebuild my fortunes. I knew the moment I went to claim my bride, the world would know me for what I was. Not only a beggar, but one who had beggared himself, a wastrel, a fool. Knowing myself unfit to marry Juliet, according to the proper precepts of Genoese law and custom, how could I have contemplated such a thing? I abducted her.
Good, brilliant, inspired.
You think so? You think so? I had planned to marry her, carry her off to France, but my plot was discovered. What property I still owned was put in the hands of commissioners to pay at least partially my mountain of debts. Alone, friendless, I came to this shore, and so you see me now. How can you laugh so? How can you humiliate me even further?
Do you mean to starve on these rocks and let the birds peck out thy dead eyes, while your betrothed is possessed by another?
What would you have me do?
Revenge thyself, man. Humble thy enemies. Set thy foot on the old man's neck. Possess thyself of his daughter.
Oh, had I gold, much could I achieve, but poor, I am powerless.
You have noticed the sea chest on which I am seated.
It was on that chest that you floated to shore.
I shall now dismount. See? A common sea chest, would you say?
I have seen many such.
But when I press here, when a spring lurks beneath, see what happens? It flies open. Come, closer. Behold.
I approached the chest. And, Holy Mother, what a sight met my eyes. Blazing jewels, ruby, diamond, sapphire, emerald, beaming gold, pale silver. I trembled head to foot. A wild passion swept over me to possess this treasure which gleamed and glittered within the chest. I looked helplessly at the hairy monster who stood watching me through half-closed eyes. His look, his very attitude told me that he had read my deepest thoughts.
Can it be that from horror comes beauty? Can hope be born of despair? Even as the winds die down, the thunder ceases, the waves subside, and the wind quietens, there comes the suggestion, only the suggestion, mind you, of the sun's revival, the heralding of a clearer day and a fairer sky. We will be back shortly with Act Two. remember that we left our despairing hero on the shore of the Mediterranean Sea below the city of Genoa. He had poured out the story of his wasted life, his extravagance, his self-indulgence, his profligacy, into the ear of a misshapen monster who had survived a shipwreck by floating to land on a small sea chest. It is this chest which the monster has just opened for our hero's inspection.
What a sight. Blazing jewels, beaming gold, pale silver. A mad desire to possess this treasure which gleamed and glittered within the chest was born of a sudden within me. Though I was trembling, yet I controlled my voice as best I could. Doubtless one so powerful as you could do anything at all?
Nay, I am not so omnipotent as I seem. Some things I do possess, which you may covet. But I would give them all for a small share of what is yours.
As nothing is my sole inheritance, what beside nothing would you have?
Your comely face and well-made limbs.
You cannot mean what you say.
I ask for a loan, not a gift. Lend me your body for 3 days.
Oh.
You shall have mine to cage your soul the while, and in payment, my sea chest. What say you to the bargain? 3 short days.
It may seem to you, listener, incredible that I should lend my ear to this proposition, but in spite of his unnatural ugliness, there was something fascinating in a being whose voice could govern earth, air, and sea, and I did feel the keenest desire to comply. For with that chest, I could command the world. You must realize that if you were to be faithless to our bargain, I would soon die upon these lonely sands.
I shall leave you food for survival.
But even should I survive, the limbs and body which are still mine would be yours forever.
3 days only. Look here. Huh? See the blue of these sapphires. See how the rubies glow, the diamonds flash and sparkle. And there is gold enough here for a kingdom, silver to furnish an army.
I know little of black magic, for that is surely what you deal in. But I have heard that there must be a spell, and you must know it, whereby you, should you play me false, would be obliged to render up what you so unlawfully gained. I mean, my face and form.
Is such a spell.
And what is that?
Your blood and my blood must mingle. Here is a dagger. Show me your wrist. Hold it out to me. I have drawn blood. Now, here is my arm. Take the dagger and cut.
I hesitated. It was possible that I contemplated driving the dagger into his heart instead of his wrist, then making off with his treasure, leaving him to die upon the shingles, his with the sand. Or was it that the sight of that bony wrist, that hand with its elongated fingers and their black nails, seemed too repulsive to touch?
Cut!
I did. I held the horrid hand and drew the dagger across the skinny wrist until the blood flowed freely.
Good. Now our wrists must lock together. Let our bloods become one.
And so we did. In horrid fascination, I watched his blood and mine mix and mingle, yet not quite did they become one. For while the blood from my wrist flowed crimson, the blood of the monster flowed black. I scarcely knew when he separated himself from me. My eyes were fixed upon the treasure chest. I let the jewels run through my fingers. I caressed the gold. I stroked the silver. But as I did so, I saw my hands. Could they really be mine? Long, black, emaciated fingers with long, black nails? Yes, they were now mine. But I comforted myself only for 3 days. I thought to retire to a cave nearby and there wait out a little time before the monster's return. I picked up the chest awkwardly. So unused was I to my new arms. I entered the cave, set down the chest full of my fortune, and ruminated on my future conduct. I felt a surge of joy, of confidence, and a glad cry escaped my lips.
Thank you, my Lord God!
Oh, horror of horrors. The voice was the voice of the monster. He possessed not only my face, my limbs, but he had taken my voice itself. Two suns had set. The third dawned, slowly paced the bright orb up the eastern sky. Long it lingered in the zenith, and still more slowly wandered down the west. It touched the horizon's verge. It was lost. The evening star shone bright. I thought to myself, he will soon be here. And for the second time, I shouted aloud for joy.
At last! At long last!
But he came not. By the living heavens, he came not. Night dragged out its weary length, and the sun rose again on the most miserable wretch that ever upbraided its light. I dreamed that I was at Juliet's feet, and she smiled and spoke my name.
Guido. Oh, Guido!
She had seen my transformation. I awoke with the agony of the nightmare upon me. I would on the instant return to Genoa. That was my resolve. I began to walk towards Genoa. I was somewhat accustomed to my distorted limbs. None were ever so ill-adapted for straightforward movement, and it was with infinite difficulty that I proceeded. I tried to avoid the hamlets, for I was unwilling to make a display of my hideousness, but I was not always successful.
What is that? Sweet Savior, what is crawling up the path? It's a spider! A spider the size of a man! Maria, get in the house! Quickly! Quickly!
I had the wild notion that I might beg at her house for food, for I had brought none with me. But I understood immediately that there would be no food here. No help of any kind.
Wait, Maria! Hand me my broom! Be quick! It's starting to run! Give me my broom!
With my spindly arms wrapped around my tiny head and my long, crooked limbs carrying me away from her as fast as they were able, I escaped the enraged woman. I stumbled up the cliffs, searching for a cave where I could hide my repulsive body, and I lay panting on the rock. Below me, the splashing sea, the quiet sand, and above, the blue sky of heaven. Bruised in body and broken in soul, I slept. I rose next morning with the sun and continued my journey. I walked as best I could, but it was dark before I approached the outskirts of Genoa. The weather was so balmy and sweet that I conjectured that the Marchese and his daughter might have left the city for their country retreat. It was from this Villa Terela that I had attempted to abduct Juliet. I had spent many an hour reconnoitering the spot and knew each inch of ground well. It was beautifully situated and bosomed in trees. As I drew near, it became evident that my conjecture had been incorrect. The Villa Terela was lighted up. Strains of music were wafted toward me by the breeze. The country people were all flocking about. I longed to address someone, to inquire the occasion of so much festivity. But I thought I might, from some hiding place, hear others discourse, and in some way gain intelligence of what was going on. So, entering the walls that were in the immediate vicinity to the mansion, I found one dark enough to veil my excessive frightfulness. There, amid the shadows, quivering with fright and dread, I heard footsteps. 2 pairs of footsteps approaching along the gravel path.
A beautiful night for the gala, Father.
A happy omen of tomorrow's ceremony, Marchesa.
I do believe it will be a blessed union, Father Pellegrini. Do you not?
By all the saints, my friend, I sincerely believe it.
Guido has changed, Father.
He is truly penitent, truly reformed.
I feel that.
He is the prodigal returned, Marchesa.
Father Pellegrini, it brought tears to my eyes when he so humbly, yet with such dignity, asked permission to call himself my son.
And you pardoned him?
Ah, with joy and love in my heart. And fast upon the pardon bestowed on him the gift of my lovely child, my Juliet.
You have acted nobly, Marchesa, with magnanimity.
Wisely, too, I trust, Father.
I believe so.
My heart died with horror. I had done all this. On the morrow, my once promised bride was to pledge her vows to a fiend from hell, all because of me, oh merciful God. The anguish was too great to bear, and scarce knowing what I intended, I grasped the dagger that the monster had used to sever both our wrists, and I plunged it in my breast.
Where does the devil live? How does the devil speak? What does he look like? What powers does he possess? And how may he be disarmed? We know not neither his abode, nor his voice, nor his face or form. Yet, since the inception of the race, we have believed that by some supreme effort he can and must be driven off. We shall return shortly with Act 3. Recall with me now, dear listener, how we left Guido, our gallant cavalier, transformed now into the shape of the most repellent monster, hiding in the shadows of the Villa Torella, where he heard the Marchesa Torella and Father Pellegrini discuss the marriage on the morrow. His long-loved Juliet was to marry the monster who now appeared to be, and everyone believed to be, Guido himself.
The anguish was too great to bear, and scarce knowing what I intended, I grasped the dagger and plunged it into my breast. I know not how long I lay there in the darkness, but I sensed somehow that the dagger had not pierced my heart. I had not ended my agony, only prolonged it. Then I heard voices. Father Pellegrini and the Marchesa Torella were returning along the gravel path. I had wounded myself badly, and too weak to move, lay directly across the path where they could not fail to see me.
Father, look here. There, on the path.
Oh, my sweet Savior, what can it be?
Is it an animal?
Certainly it is nothing human.
It's some dead thing, some beast who dragged itself from Lord knows where to die in my garden.
But what shall we do with it?
Don't touch it, Father.
But I must make sure.
It is foul and putrid. Let it lie there where it is. I'll fetch a servant to take it outside the walls and bury it.
Poor creature. Whoever or whatever you are, God have mercy on you. Oh, what? Did I see you still? Is it possible to... Do you still live? There, you moved again. You need the doctor for Reg. Hold fast to whatever life is in you, and I will return.
My wretched body had somehow, without my wishing it, responded to the kindness I heard in Father's voice. Despite my self-inflicted wound, I somehow raised myself and staggered toward the villa. Wild thought races through my brain. Could God permit the foul union slated for the morrow? I hid myself among the trees. The garden grew deserted. The gates were closed. I staggered about and came under a window. Well did I know it. A soft twilight glimmered in the room. The curtains were half drawn. It was the temple of innocence and beauty. I saw Juliet enter, approach the window beneath which I lurked. Oh, she clasped her hands. She raised her eyes to heaven.
Guido, mine own Guido.
Then, as if overcome by the fullness of her own heart, she sank on her knees.
Oh, Guido, my only love. What joy the dear Lord has conferred upon me. Oh, let me live only for my life's love, my Guido, my best beloved.
I heard a step, a quick, firm step, and soon I saw a young man richly dressed, young and graceful to look upon. Yes, by heaven, he was handsome. He had the lithe body, the fine features of oh, God in heaven, of myself. I crouched closer. The youth approached. He paused beneath the window. She arose, and again, looking out, she saw him.
Guido, oh, my love.
The guests have gone.
My dearest, you must go too. It is not seemly that we should be together like this until after tomorrow's happy meeting.
I will not go. Ah, sweet, could I press one kiss upon thee, I could repose. And then he approached, and I thought he was about to clamber into her chamber. I had hesitated not to terrify her. But now I was no longer master of myself. I rushed forward and threw myself upon him. I cried,
"Oh, you seven-fold-shaped rat!
Guido! Heaven protect us!
The dagger was in my hand. I knew that soon the monster and I would be separated. In the midst of my frenzy, there was much calculation. I must fall upon his sword that he did not survive. I cared not for the death blow he might deal against me. I saw his villainous resolve to do this in the sudden thrust he made at me. I threw myself on his sword, and at the same time plunged my dagger with a true and desperate aim in his side. We fell together, rolling over each other, and a tide of blood that flowed from the gaping wound of each spilled on the grass. And in the moonlight I saw that my wound shed blood that was crimson, while from the gash I had made in his side flowed blood that was black. More I saw not, for I had fainted. I returned to life, weak almost to death. I found myself stretched upon a bed. Juliet was kneeling beside it.
My Guido. Oh, thank heaven you live.
Juliet.
My love.
The voice in which I spoke was mine own. Mine. Not the horrid screech of the monster, but mine own.
My dearest one.
My sweet love, I have a strange request to make of you.
Anything, my heart.
Bring me a mirror.
A mirror?
I must have a mirror.
Oh, do not agitate yourself, my darling. I will fetch you a mirror. But you must not be shocked at what you see.
Quickly, quickly.
Here it is.
Give it to me.
You are wan and pale after last night's encounter.
How? By the mass, I think myself a right proper youth.
Your color will return.
Do not condemn me. No one knows better than I the value of his own body. No one, probably, except myself, after having had it stolen from him.
Whatever are you saying? Are you feverish?
Perhaps a little. I have endured much.
Are you strong enough to see anyone? My father and Father Pellegrini are just outside the door.
Ask them to come in.
They are so happy that you are recovering. Do come in. He is anxious to see you.
Guido, my boy.
Marchese.
You look well, Guido.
A little pale, that's all.
The doctor says that in a few weeks' time you will be up and about.
And well enough for the wedding ceremony.
Do you have any pain?
None at all. Oh, hardly any. And what small pain I may feel, all is washed away by the happiness in my heart.
The monstrous creature you killed last night.
He is dead.
We believe you mortally wounded.
You believe? You do not know?
There was nothing but a pool of blood.
What color was the blood?
What color? Why, scarlet red, like any blood. Why do you ask?
No reason. There's no reason that I can give you on the instant.
And then we heard Juliet calling for her father, and we hurried to a room.
And outside her window we found you.
2 deep wounds in your breast, but, praise God, still breathing.
I told them how this black monster had sprung out of the darkness with a dagger in his hand. How you had drawn your sword.
Wait, all of you. Where is this black monster now? Is he still beneath the window, or has he been carted away?
We never found him.
Never saw him again.
Doubtless he crawled away to die outside the gates. None of the villagers ever caught sight of him.
None.
We have inquired of all who were there.
Oh, Guido, my dearest, why trouble yourself?
I wish to know that he is dead.
But why, my darling?
One day, when I am stronger, I shall tell you, and you too, Marchesa, and you, Father, all I know of the monster. And so I did. Incoherent as it may have sounded, some weeks later, I talked first to Juliet of the monster and his crimes.
But you are raving, Guido. You are still suffering from your wounds, your encounter with the beast.
You nearly married him.
Hush, my darling. Speak no more of that dreadful encounter. It has left you fevered and distressed. But do not fear, my heart. I shall tend you and nurse you back to health. And once we are wed, you will forget the black monster forever.
I did not forget so quickly. I talked next to my future father-in-law, the Marchesa Tarella, who gave more credence to my story.
It was the fiend himself, Guido, there can be no doubt. Ah, what a trickster he can be. We all know that.
Indeed he can.
I find it credible, although I confess it stretches my belief, that he could steal your body from you and come here in your guise.
He did, sire. He did.
Yet he came so humbly, so penitently. He asked my forgiveness for his sins in such a straightforward way. I confess he took me in completely.
Sire, will you believe me when I tell you that what he did is what I would have done? Once I recognized the folly of my ways, will you believe me that on that sandy shore I cursed myself 1,000, 1,000,000 times over for my overweening pride, for my insufferable vanity, for my stubborn egotism? Will you believe me, sire?
My son, with all my heart, I believe you.
But when I told Father Pellegrini the story entire, his idea differed from either Tarella's or Juliet's, and it is his interpretation of the strange events that I most favored and favor to this very day.
I am of the opinion, Guido, that it was not the fiend, nor any demon, who made the fateful bargain with you that day, your body in exchange for his wealth. No, I think it might rather have been a good, not an evil spirit, sent by your guardian angel to show you the folly of your pride.
I did not again visit that strip of sand where I met the monster, nor did I seek for the treasure. The work of my bodily cure and my mental reform went on together. I have never, it is true, wholly recovered my strength. My cheek is paler since, my person a little bent. My wounds still trouble me, and Juliet sometimes alludes bitterly to the malice that caused this change. But I kiss her and tell her all is for the best. I am a more faithful husband, and but for those wounds, never would I have called her mine.
Which interpretation of Guido's story do you favor? Juliet's? The Marchesa Tarella's? Or Father Pellegrini's? Was it all the product of a fevered brain? Or was the monster in truth a demon from the netherworld bent on destruction? Or was he sent by Guido's guardian angel, a kindly spirit in hideous disguise, to restore to the young man his sanity and good judgment? We leave it to you. I'll be back shortly. have said that each one of you may opt for whatever explanation of our story you prefer. Was the monster a vision, a devil, an angel? There is a fourth interpretation which we offer for your consideration. It is from Joseph Conrad, the great Polish writer. The belief in a supernatural source of evil is not necessary. Men alone are quite capable of every wickedness. Our cast included Kevin McCarthy, Robert Dryden, Ian Martin, and Evie Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Radio Mystery Theater presents Come In. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. She is the most famous woman in the world. And yet practically nothing is known about her. Uncounted millions are familiar with her unforgettable face, are haunted by her smile and the look in her eyes. Yes, she is the most famous and the most mysterious woman who ever lived. That's how it has been for the past 500 years. And that is how it shall be till the very end of time.
Don't move. Don't move. I've found it.
You have found what, Messer Leonardo?
The smile. With a few strokes of the brush, I have discovered the secret of immortality.
What does that mean?
It means that we shall never die.
Well, I'm not sure I should like that. After a while, everyone we know will be dead. We would find ourselves in a world of strangers.
My dear Mona Lisa, we shall live forever, whether you like it or not.
Drama, Why Is This Lady Smiling, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars John Vickery. I'll be back shortly with Act One. The most famous, the most popular, and perhaps the finest painting in the world is the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. You are captured immediately by the haunting smile, the unforgettable eyes. For more than 500 years, she has fired the imagination of writers, composers, philosophers, and poets. And yet, the world's most famous painting remains the most mysterious as well. For no one can fathom the meaning of that smile. There is a secret that is hidden deep in the heart, the spirit of the woman that seems to want to reveal itself. And yet, we are unable to discover it. Shall it always elude us? If only we could ask the great master, Leonardo, himself.
You can ask. I can't assure you of an answer, but ask. Ask. By all means, ask. My name is Leonardo da Vinci. I am probably the greatest man who ever lived. As you can readily see, I am not the most modest. But what is modesty if not the cowardly conceit of the second rate? One fine day in the spring of the year 1498, I was strolling across the Piazza di Signore in Florence when I was suddenly stopped.
Leonardo da Vinci?
And what if I am?
I am Francesco del Giocondo.
Yes?
My good friends call me Zanobi.
Do they?
That is because my full name is Francesco di Bartolomeo di Zanobi del Giocondo. I am in the silk business.
I see.
And I am quite prosperous.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
I have a wife.
You have a wife?
A very young and very beautiful wife. We have recently been married. Her name is Lisa.
Ah, Mona Lisa.
She is my third wife.
Your third? You are indeed an optimist.
Oh, the other two died, the poor creatures. One of the fever, the other in childbirth. They were the wives of my youth. Lisa is the wife of my middle age.
Tell me, Monsieur Zanobi, how shall this knowledge of your affairs enrich my life?
You cannot guess, Signor Leonardo? You, who are among the greatest painters of our age? I was wondering if I might commission you to paint her portrait.
I was tempted to dismiss him out of hand. I'd had my fill of fat nouveau riche merchants who peep over your shoulder and criticize every stroke of the brush. But my purse dangled too lightly from my belt. I couldn't afford to turn him down. But neither could I afford to acquiesce too quickly. I'm not sure I have the time, Monsieur Zanobi.
Signor Leonardo, my wife is quite young. She has a very simple face. How long should it take to paint her? I'm sure you could dash the thing off in a few days.
A few days?
Very well, a week.
Messer Francesco di Bartolomeo di Zanobi del Giocondo, permit me to pass.
Messer Leonardo, please, I implore you, wait. What did I say? I beg you, do not be angry with me.
I shall paint her portrait for 500 ducats.
500?
In gold.
Such a sum would ruin me.
There are painters who will work for less. Good day to you, Mr. Zanobi.
250.
As a matter of fact, there's a most promising young man, Buonarroti.
300.
Michelangelo Buonarroti. He wouldn't do such a bad job.
I will give you 325.
Mr. Zanobi, please understand, I do not wish to paint your wife's portrait. Art is long. Life is short.
350?
Why should I waste precious time painting the wife of a silk merchant? For what? Mere money? I will instead do a portrait of one of our holy saints on the wall of a church, and my soul shall receive its reward in heaven.
375. Not one penny more.
I'll take it. I tell you this part of the story because the very first thing you should know about the Mona Lisa is the fact that I almost didn't paint it. The truth is, I was quite busy. I wasn't merely a painter and sculptor like, say, that pushy and precocious young Michelangelo. I was also an architect, an engineer, a botanist, an inventor. But getting back to the Mona Lisa. A few days later, her husband brought the lady to my studio.
Signor Leonardo, may I present my wife, Lisa.
How do you do?
My dear, this is Leonardo da Vinci.
And now that you have brought her, Mrs. Zanobi, you may leave her and call for her at 4 this afternoon.
Why can't I stay?
You would be in the way.
I can't think of any occasion when a woman's husband would be in the way.
And I can think of 3. When she's having an affair, when she's giving birth, and when she is sitting for her portrait, which symbolically is a combination of the first 2. And now, Mrs. Zanobi, shall you excuse us?
Leonardo da Vinci, I understand your position. I would never dream of telling you how to apply your paint to your canvas. However...
However...
She has a very nice smile. You can see it.
Yes?
It's most charming smile, lovely, enchanting. Therefore, I would like for you to incorporate that smile into the portrait. As a matter of fact, I insist on it.
Do you indeed? And what other instructions do you have for me?
Actually, none. But I feel that as long as I am paying for the painting, it belongs to me.
No, Monsieur Sonobi. You will pay for the painting. It will repose in your domicile. It shall become a part of your estate. But it shall always belong to me. And now, sir, you will be good enough to leave us. I sat down to look at her. She was like any one of thousands of Italian girls, dark, slim, with clear skin and regular features. She was reasonably pretty in a rather ordinary way. But one thing I disliked at sight, and that was her smile. How could he consider it a lovely, charming, enchanting smile? It was vacuous and affected. First thing I had better do would be to get rid of it. Well now, Mona Lisa, tell me all about yourself.
What do you mean, Messer Leonardo?
Exactly what I said. Tell me who you are. Tell me your story.
My story? I don't have a story.
My dear, every human being has a story. And I must know your story, my dear Mona Lisa.
Why?
Because it reveals to me and inspires me to paint that part of you which I cannot see.
Aren't you supposed to paint only that part which can be seen?
No. It is the mission of the painter to illuminate the soul. Now, tell me the story of your life.
My life. Oh, I was born the daughter of Antonio di Noldo Gherardini. My mother's name was Serafina. She is dead. My father was a merchant, and he lost all his money. He was unable to provide me with a dowry. But Messer Zanobi wanted to marry me anyhow. My aunt raised me. She was very strict. We would go to church a great deal. Oh, I had a dog named Beppe, and a cat, Gilda.
Yes.
That is my story.
It's a rather short story.
I have had a short life.
That smile of yours.
Yes?
Do you realize you've been smiling since you came here?
Have I?
You mean you don't know that you're smiling?
If you say I am, Messer Leonardo.
Oh, don't take my word for it. Look in the glass. Here.
Oh, yes.
Is there something funny about me?
Oh, no.
About this room?
No.
Are you thinking something funny?
No.
What are you thinking of?
Nothing, Messer Leonardo.
Then if you are seeing nothing funny, and you hear nothing funny, and you are thinking nothing funny, why are you smiling?
I don't know.
Then don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't smile. In all honesty, you look rather silly when you smile. Now, can you take it off your face? Please? Yes, what is it?
I don't know how.
You don't know how to what?
Stop smiling.
That's impossible. There's nothing to it. All you have to do is close your mouth. Compress your lips. Watch me. Like this. Well, go ahead. You do it.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. My aunt would beat me when I was little. Take that impertinent smile off your face, you impudent girl. It wasn't my fault. I couldn't do it. And my father, he said, you mustn't go about grinning at people, child. It isn't polite. The only person who ever liked my smile was Zanobi del Giocondo. And he says that is why he married me.
You say you can't stop smiling.
That is so.
In that event, I'll try to paint you without it. But that was easier said than done. I made some sketches. None of them seemed to satisfy me. The fact was, I simply couldn't picture her without the smile. And I couldn't stand her with a smile. The days went by. I was putting nothing down on the canvas. And of course, friend husband gave me no rest.
It has been 6 weeks.
6 weeks since when?
Since I commissioned the portrait.
Ah, yes.
And I even paid you in advance.
And I even gave you a receipt.
So why isn't the painting finished?
Because I haven't finished it.
I understand you haven't even started it.
I work on it every day.
Signor Leonardo, my wife spends 4, 5, even 6 hours each afternoon in your studio.
Naturally.
Well?
Yes, Monsieur Zenobi. What is it you wish to say?
I wish I hadn't paid you in advance.
We would have an encounter like this one practically every day. And then, suddenly, one afternoon, something happened.
Eureka! Eureka, Mona Lisa!
Are you speaking to me, Mr. Leonardo?
Eureka!
What does that mean?
It means I have found it.
You found what?
The key. The secret of the smile. With a few strokes of the brush, I have discovered immortality.
What does that mean?
It means, my dear Mona Lisa, that we shall live forever.
We know that they do. Mona Lisa del Giocondo, the model, and Leonardo da Vinci, the artist, will never die as long as art exists in the world. But what we don't know is how Leonardo discovered the secret of the smile. And that, perhaps, is what shall be revealed to us in Act 2, shortly.
Extra, kids like dogs.
Hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. What kind of kids love Armor hot dogs?
Big kids, little kids, kids who climb on rocks.
Fat kids, skinny kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. The dog kids love to bite. The dog kids love to bite.
Lots of friends are dropping by, summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
With lots of hot weather, barbecues, and picnics ahead, get down to your store for plenty of country time lemonade-flavored drinks.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
There's no doubt about it. Many Californians believe some foreign manufacturers are building good cars. But at Lincoln Mercury, we're willing to demonstrate our confidence in our quality with 2 years free scheduled maintenance and 2 years free limited warranty on Lynx, LN7, Capri, Zephyr, and Cougar sedan and wagon. For 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first, virtually all you'll pay for is gas. Naturally, accidents, abuse, tires, and fluids between maintenance intervals aren't covered. Plus, you'll get an 8% cash bonus off the base vehicle sticker price direct from Lincoln Mercury. With the cash bonus, a base model Lynx would be sticker priced at $880 less than Toyota Tercel Liftback and $2,269 less than Honda Accord. Limit 1 per customer. There really is a lot more going for you at your Southern California Lincoln Mercury dealer. Hurry, offer ends June 6th.
The greatest mystery in the world is not some shocking unsolved murder or disappearance. It is of all things a smile. A smile on the face of a woman. It is a smile fraught with meaning, but no one can be sure of exactly what it means. Even the two people most intimately concerned with the subject. Mona Lisa del Giocondo and Leonardo da Vinci.
You say we shall live forever, Mr. Leonardo?
Yes, our fame will live forever.
Oh.
Now, come over here.
Yes?
Look. Look at your portrait. Well, Mona Lisa?
But that isn't me.
It isn't.
I don't look like that. Well, yes, I do. I look exactly like that. But that isn't my smile.
It is now, yes, Mona Lisa. I stumbled onto it. It was an accident. A divine accident. A gift from heaven. My hand, it moved upward suddenly. Why, how, I don't know. And see...
Monsieur Zenobia will not like that.
And why won't he like it?
I don't know.
Do you like it?
No. No, I don't think I like it.
Why not?
I'm afraid.
Of what?
I can't say.
Sit. We have a great deal more to do.
That smile, it isn't really me.
But it is. It's the way I see you. Yes, it was the way I saw her. Suddenly I wanted to surround her with water and mountainous rocks, as if she were some latter-day Venus who rose from the foam.
Signor Leonardo.
At your service.
But you are not at my service. You keep putting me off.
These things take time. Rome was not, as you know, built in a day.
But that was a city. This is merely a simple portrait.
Merely?
The days become weeks, then months. It is now almost a year.
Monsieur Zenobia, when one is so deeply committed to a project, one simply loses track of time.
Signor Leonardo, I try to be a good fellow, but I do not understand. What are you doing?
What was I doing, indeed? And even as I asked the question, I knew the answer. I didn't want to let go of the painting. I didn't want to finish. I was enthralled by that smile, even though I knew there was nothing behind it. Even though I knew I had manufactured it myself. Still, when I looked at it, I believed... What did I believe? At any rate, I was in the wrong. Basically, the painting was complete. The face was finished. I told Zenobia he could see it that afternoon. He came at 4. He looked at his wife. He looked at the portrait. He kept looking from one to the other for a while. And then he said...
It's very good.
Thank you.
One little thing.
Yes?
The smile.
What about the smile?
Could you... I believe you artists use the expression... paint it out.
But you told me to be sure to paint it in.
I changed my mind.
But you said it was a nice smile, a charming smile, lovely and enchanting.
There is nothing nice, charming, lovely, or enchanting about the smile in the portrait.
There isn't?
You know there is not, Leonardo da Vinci. I do not like that smile.
Why not?
I don't know why not.
Surely there must be a reason.
It's indecent.
I beg your pardon.
It strips her. She stands naked before the world. It is lewd. It is immoral.
What are you saying?
You see, in my youth, I was a sailor, and I heard tales of the sirens who sat on the rocks and who lured unwary seamen to their deaths. Now, I never believed those stories until this moment, but I do now.
Really?
You have transformed her into just such a siren. She could lure me to my death. See what the smile does to her face. It changes her into an alluring and seductive vampire. No, Signor Leonardo. You will remove that hellish smile.
I will not be told how to paint.
I will not accept that abomination.
You paid for it.
Keep the painting. And keep the money. I will keep my wife. Lisa, we are leaving.
But Mr. Leonardo is not finished with the portrait.
We are finished with Leonardo.
Now, you must understand that many things were happening at this time. There was constant war in Italy. The cities would fight among themselves, and foreign invaders would sweep down from the north to add to the carnage. During the next 4 years, I was rarely in Florence, but my adopted son, Francesco Melzi, would show visitors through my studio. When I returned, finally, all of Florence was talking about the Mona Lisa. And then, I had a visitor.
Mr. Leonardo.
Ah, Mona Lisa. Won't you be seated?
Thank you.
Actually, there is more I can do on the painting.
If you will permit me to say so, Mr. Leonardo, you have done too much already. Please, I beg of you, is there something we can do with that painting?
What do you suggest?
I would suggest that you destroy it.
Destroy it? But why?
Why?
It's a beautiful painting, isn't it?
Yes.
It shows you as a beautiful woman.
Yes.
All Florence is talking about it.
That, Mr. Leonardo, is the problem.
Why should it be a problem? You're famous.
I'm too famous for my own good.
How is that possible?
As an artist, you couldn't hope to understand.
But I am more than just an artist. I am also a man.
And I am more than just a subject for your paintbrush. I am also a woman.
I have always seen you as a woman.
And please, do not destroy my happiness.
Mona Lisa, I assure you.
Mr. Leonardo, I am the daughter of a threadbare aristocrat. We Gherardinis trace our lineage back to the patrician families of ancient Rome.
But what does this have to do with my painting?
Be patient with me. I was patient with you. As I was growing up, we lived on pretensions. We lived on hope. But while hope may make a fine breakfast, it is a scanty and unsatisfying supper. The fate of my family was reposed in me. If only I could make a wealthy match. And then he came along. Francesco di Bartolomeo di Zenobi del Giocondo, to rescue the Gherardinis. He fell in love with me. Do not destroy that love.
I still don't see how...
He hates me now.
Hate? I can't believe that.
Well, let me say, he fears me.
But why?
And soon that fear will breed doubt and fester further into suspicion. And finally erupt into hatred. It must.
I ask again, why?
Are you unaware of your powers, Messer Leonardo? You have transformed me into someone else.
Into whom?
I don't know. It all depends on whom you ask. My husband now. Do you know what happened when we left your studio that day, 4 years ago? Well, let me tell you, because that is when it all began. We walked to our home in silence. We sat down to our dinner in silence. We ate in silence. Finally, I said to him, "Why are you angry with me?"
I am not angry. I am not angry.
Have I displeased you in some way?
No. What is the matter with the wine?
The wine?
Yes, the wine. Taste it.
I find it's excellent.
It is?
Yes. It has a most delicate and subtle flavor.
Which is to say that it is too delicate and subtle for a boorish, vulgar, noorish peasant like me.
Oh, Zenobi, I never said that.
You have said it every day since our marriage. You have said it with that mocking smile.
Zenobi, you always loved my smile. How many times have you told me, Carissima, I fell in love with your lovely, charming, enchanting smile.
I never saw your smile until this afternoon.
Oh, Zenobia, that isn't my smile.
It isn't?
No, it's Leonardo's.
But it's on your face.
Because he put it there.
And where did he find it?
He found it, I suppose he found it in his artist's imagination.
Shall I tell you where he found it?
Please, Zenobia.
He found it in your heart, your spirit, in your soul.
Oh, it isn't true. He just placed that smile on my face.
Because it belongs there. With his artist's eye, he could divine the truth.
What truth?
To my face, you presented that sweet, simpering, innocent grin. But when my back was turned to the rest of the world, you demonstrated the truth. Your patrician's contempt for the commoner you were forced to marry.
I was not forced.
No? Your father, your aunt, the rest of the tribe, they did not push you into it.
I was raised to believe that a girl must obey her father's wishes.
Again, you admit it. You didn't love me when we were married. And that is true, isn't it? That is true. Say it is true.
It's true.
Finally.
What girl loves her husband before they are married? We do as we are told. And if our parents have chosen wisely, love comes later. It did for me.
No. Your true feelings are in that smile.
No, Zenobia.
This is foul wine. I will not drink it. Get it out of my sight.
Julieta! Come quickly.
Why are you calling Julieta?
She's my maid.
Oh, you cannot clear the table yourself. Your aristocratic hands are too tender for common household toil. Well, we will see about that.
I find this difficult to believe.
I notice you do not say impossible, Messer Leonardo.
He actually mistreats you?
There are times when he behaves as if nothing is wrong between us, and he is kind and loving. And suddenly he will fly into a rage. Last night I was terrified.
Why?
Because he was in his counting room, very late, and I had come down to see if he was well. He was sitting at his table. I saw before him a pair of pistols.
Who is there?
It is I.
You. Good. You see what I have before me?
Zenobia, why?
These pistols. This pair of pistols. I have a question that I keep asking myself. Should I use one?
What are you saying?
And if I use one, on whom? You or me? Of course, my dear Lisa, I could use one of them for each of us.
We have a sudden intimation of violence, but we shouldn't be at all surprised. Those were turbulent times, and it was not at all unusual to solve a problem with a bullet, a thrust of a knife, or a dose of poison. What is that you say? How like today? Well, the third act is approaching shortly. How much of our knowledge of history comes to us through art? All the great heroes and heroines of the ancient and medieval worlds have been presented to us by the painter and the sculptor, which means that we see them through someone else's eyes. In our story, we don't know what the Mona Lisa del Giocondo looked like. All that has come down to us is the vision of Leonardo da Vinci.
All Florence is laughing at me.
No.
Oh, not to my face, but behind my back. Why did you do this to me, Lisa?
But what did I do to you, Zenobia?
Why did you reveal yourself to that Leonardo? Your true self.
You have always known my true self.
Do not deny it. To him, you showed your true nature.
Please, Please, Zenobi.
Could you not have kept it to yourself?
Zenobi, my true nature is filled with love for you.
No, you're lying. You despise me.
I swear to you.
Out.
Let me talk to
Out
you.
before I...
No, Zenobi, don't. You want to kill me.
And I wanted to kill you. That bullet would have pierced your brain. It was a warning. Out. Out before I pick up the other pistol. And this time...
No.
He fired at you?
Yes.
My poor girl. Well, what's to be done?
I was thinking...
I know. You've already told me what you were thinking. You want me to destroy the portrait.
I will pay you.
My good woman, I am not for hire as an assassin.
Assassin?
What else? Look at this painting. Look at her. Isn't she a living, breathing, vital woman? A work of art to make every other painter tremble and lose heart. And they come up here to see her. She lives. And you want me to kill her.
Mr. Leonardo, I see your point, and I cannot quarrel with it. Oh, well, perhaps you need not destroy her. Just make sure no one gets to see her.
And how am I to do that?
You might hide her away.
In other words, place her in a prison.
Well...
That would be even worse than death.
But, Mr. Leonardo, what is to become of me? How much longer can I go on living this way?
You must make peace somehow with your husband.
But I try to do that all the time. Each time I succeed in winning back his affection, his sister storms in, and I lose it again.
His sister?
Mona Caterina. She's always hated me.
Why?
She hated all of his wives. After his second one died, she believed he was finished with marriage and that her children would inherit his fortune. But then he married me. She has never forgiven me. And all this she sees as a heaven-sent opportunity.
Is there nothing that can be done about this woman?
Well, she's quite convincing. But perhaps he wants to believe her. Besides, she allows him no peace. Night and day she's in the house. I'm sure she's there now. I even know what she's saying. First, she is remarking on my absence. And where is the Mona Lisa this fine afternoon, brother?
Where? In church.
A likely story.
When she says she goes to church, she goes to church.
She never used to go to church so often. Why now?
Caterina, be quiet. I have enough agony as it is.
She goes there to show herself. She goes there to smile, that infamous smile. The very smile that has made you the laughingstock of Florence.
I do not want to hear another word. Do you hear me? Enough.
May I ask, Mona Lisa, why do you go to church so often these days?
Because I am troubled.
In a situation such as yours, truly only he can help you.
And he already has.
Good. How?
He has directed me here.
Here? Why?
I am here because the thought was placed in my mind. Go to Messer Leonardo da Vinci. He will know how to rescue you.
But I am only a humble painter.
You may be a painter, Messer Leonardo, but you are far from humble. And how you boast of your talents, engineer, doctor, architect, inventor, the list is almost endless. And all those claims are true. You are the foremost man of the day. If you can't help me, then indeed, I'm lost.
I'll try to think of something. Meanwhile, Mona Lisa, go home.
I can't go home.
Why not?
I never know when he will be seized by a fit of drunken rage and kill me.
Well, where can you stay?
I suppose I shall have to stay here.
Here?
I have nowhere else to go.
Well, you can't stay here.
Messer Leonardo, you placed me in this predicament, and you must get me out of it.
There was no way I could convince her to leave. What could I do? I couldn't throw her out. And I must admit, there was a certain justice to her claim. I looked at the portrait. This was the cause of all the trouble. Trouble? Why did it have to be trouble? That face, that smile. Why do they have to be the face and the smile of a siren? They could just as easily belong to a saint. Father Giorgio Malfitano had a small chapel just across the Ponte Vecchio on the other side of the Arno. He was an old friend.
Yes, my son. I came as quickly as these old bones would allow. Tell me, are you troubled?
No, Father. I'm filled with joy.
Then why do you wish to see me?
Father Giorgio, it is true what the wise men say. When the cup of life is full and brimming with flavor, we never trouble ourselves to say thank you to him from whom all blessings flow. It's only when we are draining the bitter dregs that we beg for his aid. I have decided to reverse that state of affairs. Father, I wish to give thanks now.
That is most worthy of you, my son.
I have painted this portrait of a woman. What do you think of it?
What do I think? I am no authority on art.
Now, consider, is there not a glow, a radiance that seems to surround the face?
Yes.
And the smile. What do you think of the smile?
It is a most unusual smile.
Do you know what that smile seems to say?
It seems to be a most happy smile, Leonardo.
And why, Father? Can it be that the woman has suddenly realized the infinite power and goodness of the heavenly forces that guide our destinies?
Yes, it could be.
I see her face, Father, on the west wall of your chapel. For many years I have wanted to paint a mural. With your permission, of course.
A mural? By the great Leonardo, in my humble place of worship. Oh, that would indeed be an honor.
Then you approve?
My son, of course.
She shall be the central figure, surrounded by a happy family, a domestic scene of great but humble contentment.
My son, our poor chapel has no means with which to reward you.
Oh, my reward shall come in heaven. And now...
Yes?
The face of this woman. Since she actually exists, it may be necessary to get permission to paint it.
Permission? Why should she object?
She makes no objection, Father. But the lady has a husband. Husbands have been known to be rather difficult at times when it comes to certain affairs. And so, Father, I was wondering if you could persuade this particular husband to permit his wife to be portrayed on the mural.
But, why should he object?
I'm sure he won't, especially after you explain to him that this face of angelic beauty and purity may bring about the salvation of the entire city of Florence. The good Father Giorgio went to call on Zenobi del Giocondo. And I must tell you that before the sun set that afternoon, the silk merchant burst into my studio.
Signor Leonardo, have you heard the news? Father Giorgio wants Lisa to pose for a mural in the chapel. But of course you would know all about that.
Yes.
Leonardo, how did this miracle occur?
The father is an old friend. He'd come up to the studio for a visit, and he saw the portrait of Mona Lisa. And he said, "Never, Leonardo, never have I seen a face of such angelic beauty and purity."
He looked at the painting, and he said that?
Of course. Will you look at the painting? See?
Isn't it obvious? Certainly. I have always seen it in her face, which is why I married her in the first place.
Both Father Giorgio and I agreed further that we have never seen such a holy light illumine the face of any living woman.
Yes. Oh, how you have captured it, Leonardo da Vinci. The portrait in the mural. It will be like this one.
Just like this one.
The same face?
The same face.
And the smile. You must not forget the smile. That smile. How it transforms us all. When shall you begin the mural, Leonardo?
Within a month or two, Mrs. Zenobi. Certainly before the end of the year. I never began that mural. In a month or two, she was dead. She died of the plague that swept through all of Italy that year. He lived on for many years. As for the portrait, I sold it to the King of the French, Francis I, for 5,000 florins. Today, it's not for sale at any price. But that's how it is for artists. We were born to make other men rich. But that's the way of the world, isn't it?
The way of the world. How little some of the basics change. Mona Lisa del Giocondo died of the plague sometime before the year 1500 in the city of Florence. But she lives to this day. Her face is as vital and as vibrant.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Are you familiar with the phrase suspension of disbelief? I don't know who first coined it, but it means, of course, the willingness to accept an occurrence or a story that is not based in logic or demonstrated fact. Without it, there would be no children's fairy stories, no myths, no fantasies, no legends. Without it, naturally, this story could never have happened, even though you're about to hear that it did.
Sam, look out! That truck! Turn the wheel, go off the road! What do you want to be, a ghost yourself? That truck! Do as I say!
Our mystery drama, The Forgetful Ghost, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Mandel Kramer. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly. There should be nothing sad about age, as long as the spirit is young and the flesh is strong. But when a wasting disease saps your energy, then, with the physical pain, comes the extended agony of the spirit. The long look back down the bright tunnel of memory grows dimmer, and the shadowed figure looming up out of the darkness ahead becomes a welcome visitor. For the sick, not the well. For them, the agony does not end. Eve Gordon is dying. Tonight, tomorrow night, next week, the appointment is still not made. She lies in her bed beside Sam, her slumbering husband, her eyes closed, half dozing, begging for sleep. Then suddenly, she is wide awake with a startled cry.
Oh!
What? Huh? Eve?
Sam.
What is it? Eve? Eve, are you all right? Wait, I'll get your medicine.
I don't need that.
What is it?
Listen.
But Eve...
Listen.
I don't hear anything. What should I hear?
How can you hear? You don't listen.
Nothing. You hear anything?
No. Not now.
Well, what did you think you heard?
There's someone in the house.
Well, if there was, he must have gone.
No, he's still there, I tell you.
How can you know?
I just do. Oh, what's he here for? A robber?
You want I should call the police?
No. Oh, I think he must be gone by now. I don't hear him anymore.
Look, how about you take another pill, honey?
I don't want any more pills.
You got pain?
No. Just, I'm jumpy like. I can't sleep.
How about a nice hot chocolate drink?
Oh, well, it might be nice, but no. I don't want you going downstairs.
Honey, the house is closed up tight. No one could get in.
Just the same. Why take chances? He might be armed.
Who?
The man downstairs.
I thought you said he was gone.
Well, I don't hear him anymore.
I'll tell you what. I'll get my hickory walking stick from the hall stand at the bottom of the stairs. That's as good a weapon as an Irish shillelagh. Okay?
Yes, if you promise.
What is it, honey?
Oh, nothing. No, nothing. You get me some chocolate. That'd be nice.
All right. I'll be back as soon as the milk heats.
Sam?
Yes?
Don't forget the walking stick. Just in case.
I won't. So here I am, going down the stairs in my own house. And the last thing that's going to worry me is my wife thought she heard a prowler. What worries me is my wife, Eve. Nearly 40 years together. Wonderful years, and we both know it won't be long now before she's taken from me. According to the doctors, she's on borrowed time already. She's only holding on. It's just like Eve. She knows we have an anniversary next week. Oh, Lord, what will I do if I have to face it alone? I'm at the bottom of the stairs now, and suddenly I'm snapped out of all my inner thoughts. My senses are very alert. I'm aware that it's very quiet. Very quiet. That hour before dawn, I hear little noises. A whisper of wind outside. The house moving in its sleep. The sound of my own footsteps and my breathing. Did I make a noise? Or was it someone else? Could Eve have been right? Was there someone else in the house? I reach for my walking stick, jarring the other canes and umbrellas in the stand. I think I hear that sound again, like the scurrying of a mouse or a rat. Without turning on the light, I head for the kitchen, the stick raised over my head, and there, as I snap on the light, I see him. A strange, little crumpled-up man with a stark white face, a long, thin nose.
No, please, don't hit me.
What are you doing here?
I can explain, honest. Just please don't hit me. It wouldn't do any good, you know. It'd go right through me, you see. But it hurts just the same.
What do you mean it would go right through you?
Well, just what I said. There's nothing to me, you see.
Well, you don't look like much, that's a fact.
Well, I never was, come right down to it. Never weighed a pound over 135, even before I passed over.
Passed over?
That's right. Oh, you didn't think I was real, did you? I mean, you take a good look, you can see right through me.
I can. You mean you're a ghost?
I guess that's about the size of it.
Well, what are you doing here, haunting me? I don't even know you. Do I?
No, I don't think so, not to the best of my recollection.
Then what are you doing here?
Well, now, you see, that's a long story. I don't think we should go into that right now.
I haven't time for any hard luck stories. I have enough problems of my own.
Yeah, I know.
I have to make some hot chocolate for my wife. She's sick. You know? How?
I don't know, just somehow I do.
Oh. Well, just let me get the kettle on, and while I'm making the chocolate, we'll see if we can't get you straightened out. Now, you want some aspirin for your headache?
Oh, I don't know if I better. I don't know how it would work, me being a ghost and all.
Now, this is crazy. I mean, it can't be happening. I can't be talking to you.
Why not?
Because you just aren't. I mean, there is no such thing as a ghost.
Well, you don't believe the evidence of your own eyes?
I'm afraid of what my eyes see. The doc must be right. I'm getting hypertension, high blood pressure. I'm seeing things.
You're seeing me.
I can't be seeing you. Ghosts are invisible.
Oh, we are. I mean, I am, except to you.
Then how can I see you?
I don't know. You're different somehow.
I wish I weren't.
Sorry to be a nuisance.
Look, I wish you'd just go away and leave me alone. The water's hot already. I have to make the chocolate now. Take it up to my wife.
Oh, where would I go? It's cold out and it's raining.
Well, don't you have somebody of your own that you can go and haunt?
Well, I have a daughter, Margot.
Fine. Go haunt her.
I can't. She's all the way up in Pawtucket.
Pawtucket?
Rhode Island. It's too far, and I haven't any money.
I'll be glad to lend you some. I'll give it to you if you'll just go away.
No, please don't throw me out.
What's the matter? You don't want to visit your daughter?
I don't think so. I'm not welcome there anyway. And see, it's so dangerous.
What do you mean dangerous?
Sam, are you all right?
Now we've disturbed my wife. Yes, Eve, I'm fine.
But you've been so long gone. I started to
What are
worry.
you doing out of bed?
I've been laying there going out of my mind, and I thought I heard you talking to someone. But there's no one here.
What do you mean? There's...
Oh, Sam, darling. Oh, what have I done to you with this long illness?
What have you done to me? You haven't done anything, sweetheart.
Oh, yes, I have. Oh, I've got you talking to yourself. You're on the edge of a nervous breakdown.
I'm not any such thing.
All right, now, no, shh, baby. Just come up to bed.
I was just going to bring you the chocolate.
Bring it, and a cup for you. You need it more than I do.
But I haven't been talking to myself, Eve.
What else? Who else is there here?
Well, there's...
Forget it, Mr. Gordon. She can't see me or hear me.
There's what? What, Sam?
Nothing. Nothing, honey. Maybe we should get off to bed. You go first. And you get out of here, Pruitt, or whatever your name is.
What, Sam?
I said I'll bring the tray.
Please, can't I stay at least till it stops raining?
Oh, all right. I'll be down as soon as I can. Have some chocolate while you're waiting.
I don't want my chocolate here. I want it upstairs.
I'm bringing it, dear.
You better go. I'll be back as soon as I can. No hurry. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, the chocolate was good. Oh, I'm sleepy now.
That's good, precious. You just lay back. You need your rest.
So do you.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Oh, it's been a long time, Sam. A wonderful time. A beautiful time. It's time for me to go.
No, don't say that.
A burden is all I am. And the strain is too much for you.
Eve, you don't understand. I don't know how to explain it, but there is someone down there who... Oh, all right, my darling. That's right, you sleep. How could I explain it anyway? How can I explain it to myself? There is or there isn't. Maybe Eve is right. I'm just crazy. Look, the thing to do is to get you back to your daughter.
Oh, but I told you, I don't
And I've been doing some thinking. And here's what I figure. Now, tomorrow is Myrtle Day.
It's what?
Myrtle, my wife's sister. She comes one day every week to, spell me with Eve. Makes Eve feel better. I should have a day off. So I'll drive you to Pawtucket.
Oh, I hate to take you out of your way.
Look, it's something to do. Usually I don't know how to fill my time. I just stay away to make Eve feel better, to please her. Now, look, you'll be able to travel by car? I mean, that's no problem?
Oh, I used to get car sick. But maybe now I wouldn't anymore.
Let's hope so. Tomorrow morning, soon as Myrtle gets here, we leave for Pawtucket. Well, if her husband mistreats her like that, why doesn't your daughter just walk out on him?
With 4 children and a 5th on the way? What would she live on?
What's your husband do for a living?
Oh, he's a bartender. When he works.
What do they live on now?
His father left him the house free and clear as long as he lives in it. If he doesn't, it goes to his sister.
That's a rough situation. So how does she get out of it?
No way. Without money.
Couldn't you go and scare the daylights out of him?
Oh, he'd never see me. He doesn't believe in ghosts.
Well, can't you shake him up? I mean, as long as you're invisible. You could push him off the curb or trip him or shove him into an open manhole or something.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
I'm not allowed. I can only do what I'm told to.
So what are we driving all the way to Pawtucket for?
Oh, I have to do something while I'm waiting to get back. And I kind of want to help my daughter.
You're some kind of a ghost, all right. You don't help anyone. You're not even a ghost. You're a jinx.
Hey, look out, Sam. A truck. Turn the wheel. Go off the road.
What?
What do you want to be? A ghost yourself? The truck. Do as I say.
Now, what was that? What happened? Has our mild, ineffectual little ghost turned out to be some evil spirit who has lured poor Sam Gordon to a violent death? Or is he just a creature of Sam's disturbed, worried, haunted mind who has led Sam to seek a way out from the long horror of watching the wife he loves die by degrees? We'll know more when I return shortly with Act 2.
I'm chewing gum again. Big deal? It is to me. I had to give up gum because it stuck to my dental work. But with Freedent gum from Wrigley's, I can enjoy chewing gum again. It doesn't stick. Fact is, until I found Freedent, I'd forgotten how fresh and clean my mouth and breath could feel anytime. Freedent in peppermint and spearmint. You'll like it.
Feel free to chew Freedent.
It won't stick to most dental work.
Freedent gum.
Hi, this is Andy Gibbs for Today's Navy. There's still a lot of adventure left in this world. You just have to know where to find it. Your local Navy recruiter can tell you where. Speak to him today or call toll-free 800-841-8000. That's 800-841-8000. The Navy. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. And you can believe it from Andy Gibbs.
I'm E.G. Marshall, host of Mystery Theater. My strength is as the strength of 10 because my heart is pure, goes the poem by Tennyson. However, my good friends, your heart may be as pure as a virgin snow, but if you have high blood pressure, your strength may not even be as the strength of 1. You may feel strong, but that is because high blood pressure has no symptoms. You can't feel it, but it wears at you until it ends, perhaps in a stroke or heart attack. Now, I can't vouch for the purity of your heart, but I can tell you how to keep it healthy. Treat your high blood pressure. The good doctor may give you pills and tell you to take them daily. Do it. Do everything your doctor tells you. After all, he's a man after your own heart. And so are we at Mystery Theater.
A message from the National High Blood Pressure Education Program.
In the car, along the grass off the highway, a shaken Sam sits in the car he has finally braked to a stop. 100 feet or so behind him, jackknifed across 2 lanes of the road, in a shatter of broken glass and twisted guardrail, in exactly the spot where Sam would have been if he hadn't driven off the road, is a huge trailer truck which has burst into flames.
What happened? The tractor truck that was coming toward us jumped the center guardrail.
Oh, good Lord, if I'd have been there, it would have wiped me out.
Just wasn't your time.
No, you saved my life. You were the one made me turn the wheel.
Corporal Hampton State Patrol. You need help, sir?
No, I'm all right, thanks to...
You sure?
Yes, no damage.
You must have had ESP or something. I was after the truck driver for speeding when all of a sudden, just like that, he lost control. Man, you're lucky you followed your hunch.
No, it wasn't a hunch. My friend here was the one who...
What friend? I don't see anyone else in the car. You sure you're all right?
Yes.
We've got another ambulance here. Maybe we'd better run you down to the hospital and check you out.
No need. How's the driver?
Cold turkey. We got him out before the fire, but I think he had a heart attack or something. Well, like once again, you sure lucked out. That rig would have hit you for sure and wiped you out total. Listen, you sure you don't want to see a doc?
No reason.
You didn't get hit on the head or something?
No. Why would you think that?
I thought I heard you talking like to someone when I came up.
Who would I talk to? You can see I'm all alone, can't you?
That's what I mean.
If you heard anything, it was just a prayer of thankfulness.
Well, you can say that again. Okay, mister, if you're all right, I got plenty to do back there.
Pruitt?
I wish you'd call me Peter.
How come you knew that truck was going to jump the guardrail?
Oh, the driver told me.
The what?
The driver. See, he had a heart attack and died just before the accident, so he told me while he was passing over.
Oh. Tell me, you still want to go on and see your daughter?
Well, if you don't mind, I hate to be a trouble, but may we?
How can I refuse anyone who just saved my life? Well, Peter?
What's that?
We're going to just sit here, watch your daughter and the children playing in the backyard?
Oh, what else?
Well, don't you want to go and see them and talk to them?
What's the use? They couldn't see me. They wouldn't even know I was there.
How do you know?
Your wife, she couldn't. The cop, he couldn't. All the people who trample me when I'm in a crowd, they can't. Nobody can.
Except me?
Except you.
How come I can see you?
I don't know, Sam. But what would I do without you?
Thanks.
See, the kid on the swing? That's Susan. She has freckles. She's 6. The twins are Patrick and Michael. They're 4 now, I guess. And Melinda's the 8-year-old. Little mother, look at her. She's a lifesaver for Margot.
And one more on the way. What are they going to call that one?
A boy, I don't know. A girl, I guess it ought to be Deirdre of the Sorrows.
They look like a happy little family to me, playing in the backyard.
Sure they are. When he's not there, he spoils everything for him. There, see, will you look at that?
That's the villain of the piece, huh? Yeah, big son of a gun.
Yeah, and he's as mean as he's big. Oh, look at that. He just smacked one of the twins for nothing.
Can't you do anything to stop it?
I told you, Sam, I'm not allowed.
Well, couldn't you have before?
Why do you think I'm where I am?
You mean he murdered you?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
I tried to break up a fight one day, and he knocked me half across the room. I fell and hit my head. I was out for nearly 5 minutes. And then I thought it was all right. 2 weeks later, I had what they call a stroke. It wasn't. It was a blood clot from the time I fell.
Didn't you go to the police?
I'd passed over before I found out.
With no way to get back at him?
No. It's very frustrating being a ghost.
It can get pretty frustrating just being alive, too, Peter. When I think of all the wonderful things I might have done for my poor wife,
If what?
Nothing. It's only money.
Money? Don't knock it. Can solve a lot of problems.
And cause just as many. I ought to know.
Me too. But how come you?
I have a friend, Mo Beck. Friend. Every morning and evening on the train, commuting, we play a little gin game. Twice a week, Tuesdays and Friday evenings. Little friendly game. You know, when I was having trouble meeting Eve's hospital bills and all, I figured up over the years how much Mo took me for.
Oh, how much?
$1 here, $1 there. Some big games, a $20 bill. Later, 100, maybe up to 5. Altogether, like $10,000. But you believe it? The worst part of it is, I know he cheats.
Ooh, you still play?
Well, what do you figure from a sucker? I figure sometime I either have to win or catch him at it. Who knows? Maybe tonight could be the night.
$10,000?
It's a lot of money. Except who needs it? What could it buy for me?
Oh, I was just thinking what it could buy for my Margot.
But that skunk would just take it away from her.
Oh, no. She'd pull up stakes and grab the children and leave.
And he would just follow.
Not him. Not if he didn't know about the money, first off. And second, he wouldn't dare. He'd lose the only real stake he's got, the house. Oh, dear.
What?
They're going in the house. I hope he hasn't been drinking.
Ooh, if I could only do something about him, but I can't think what to save my life.
It's a little late to think of that. But wait a minute. Maybe it isn't too late for your daughter.
Huh?
You just saved my life. Maybe I can do the same for her.
How?
Look, since she took real sick, I haven't been traveling. But my day off today, I still play gin with Mo. I'm still hoping to catch him out.
Oh, even if you're dead, what?
What do you mean, what?
Well, what good would it do? The money's gone.
No. He's good for it.
You mean that he'd admit that he cheated?
Mo? Never.
Then how could he be good for it?
Oh, you have to know Mo to understand. I mean, when you say gambler, that's just a word. Mo is a gambler. He could cheat to win, kill to win, anything to win. But he loses, he pays up. Pays up, and in cash. The way that man is made. And if he ever paid up to me, that would be a lot of dough, wouldn't it?
Well, so's winning a lottery, but who wins?
The surest way is to cheat.
You know how?
Up until you came along, no. Now, I do. You sure you understand now?
Well, I guess. I never was much of a card player.
Look, gin is the simplest game in the world. You have to have at least 3 of a kind, like, say, 3 aces or 3 fours, let's say, or else a run of at least 3 in a suit. Now, you have 10 cards in your hands, all right? Any combination of runs and numbers that adds up to 10 cards, that gives you gin.
Oh. But what about if you just have 9 cards and 1 left over?
All right, if it's a low card, you go for a laydown. Understand? I mean, you're betting it's lower than the count he has in his hand.
Oh, just like rummy.
It is rummy. Only if you can get all 10 cards first for a laydown in gin, then you score big.
So that's why it's called gin rummy.
That's right. Now look, you understand what you'll have to do.
Well, sure, he can't see me, so I'll tell you what he's got, what he's looking for. I'll maybe cut the cards an extra time and figure out just how he's cheating you.
That's the idea.
I just hope I can swing it. See, we were never allowed to play cards in my house when I was growing up, so I'm kind of an amateur.
Peter, you're kind of an amateur about everything. You know that? Come on, Peter, cheer up. We're going to get your daughter out of it.
It isn't that, Sam.
What is it now?
I just remembered something.
Now what?
Sam, that you?
Yes, Myrtle. Anything wrong?
No, everything's under control.
Eve, is she all right?
Nothing to worry about. The doctor's with her. I thought you... I heard you talking to someone. Didn't I hear voices down here?
No, I'm all alone.
Oh, no, isn't that funny? I could swear I heard...
That's what I was doing.
What?
Swearing. I tripped, coming in the door.
Oh.
But never mind that. What happened to Eve?
Oh, it was one of the bad days, Sam. The pain. I sent for Dr. Maitland.
Well, she's not...
No. Everything's under control. But she was asking for you.
All right, be a good girl. Tell her I'll be right up.
Oh, sure. But what are you going to do?
I thought maybe she might want some hot chocolate. She likes that.
I'll get that for her. What she needs from you is you.
If it's me you're worried about, Sam, don't. I wouldn't get in anybody's way.
You better not. Just don't go around scaring anyone like last night.
Oh, I won't. I'll make myself invisible. Hey, you better get on up to your wife.
One thing first. What was it you thought you remembered?
Huh? Oh, that. Just why I came here. I mean, why I was sent over.
Why?
Well, Sam, I don't like to tell you, under the circumstances.
It wasn't to fetch someone back?
Well, something like that.
Oh, no, not Eve, please, not my wife. What was it, Eve?
I don't know, Sam. Honest. That's all part of what I don't remember.
The terrible thought has swept over Sam suddenly, that the poor lost spirit he has befriended may be a dread messenger come to take his wife from him. Peter no longer is an object of pity, but has reassumed his own presence, a figure of haunting terror, the terror of the real unknown. I shall return shortly with Act 3. With a haunted and heavy heart, Sam climbs the stairs to his wife's bedroom. But an unexpectedly reassuring report from the doctor and his wife's apparent health have banished any unhappy thoughts from his mind. Temporarily, at any rate. And now he sits by her bed, her hand in his hand, as all true lovers do. With anxious eyes, he traces the face wasted by pain. Her eyes unnaturally bright, but still lit with love, never leave his face, as if memorizing every feature before they dim and fade away.
Don't look so worried, Sam.
I'm not, darling, not now.
Dr. Maitland said I was all right, didn't he?
He said you were stronger than ever.
You know why?
Why?
Because I have to live 10 more days. It's our anniversary, remember?
The 40th.
You don't think I wouldn't be there with you for that?
Of course you will.
You know what it is, Sam? The 40th?
Yes. I've already bought your present.
I'll bet I can guess what it is.
You want me to give it to you now?
Indeed, I do not. Before the anniversary, that's bad luck. I'll wait till the day. And don't you worry, I'll be there.
We'll both be there.
Oh, I'll bet I can guess what my present is. You know, the 40th is rubies.
Yes, I know.
A ruby ring. Oh, I always wanted a ruby ring. I'll bet you can't guess what mine is for you, Sam.
I bet I can't either. But do you want me... Eve? Eve? Oh, thank God, I thought... Oh, you're all right. You're all right still. My present. I wonder if you'll be here to give it to me. I wonder if I'll ever find out. Peter. Psst. Peter.
Here I am, Sam, right here. How's your wife?
She's asleep. The doctor gave her something so she could sleep.
You want me to make myself scarce?
I wish you could just disappear.
I could leave.
No, I need you.
For what? Oh, the game.
I'd forgotten about that.
Oh, then what?
Have you remembered? You didn't come for Eve, did you?
I don't know, Sam. I hope not, but I don't know.
You couldn't take her away from me.
If I was told to, I'd have to. Oh, a fine friend I've turned out to be after all you were planning to do for me. I better leave. Oh, maybe that's someone coming after me.
I doubt it. Anyone you know wouldn't stop to ring doorbells. Must be Mo, here for the game.
You gonna call it off now?
No. If between us we can't do anything else, at least we can be of some use to your daughter. He thinks he's the wolf at my door. He doesn't know he's going to be our little pigeon. Let's go let him in.
Well, what are we playing for, Sam? The usual?
I feel lucky tonight, Mo. You want to raise the ante?
Sure. What'll it be? A tenth, 1/4%? What?
How about a center point?
Triples? Sure. You really want to take a bath, huh? Okay, you got a deal. Pick up your cards and play.
Okay.
Queen of spades, doubles.
Look, I don't want the lady. Do you?
Oh, I might give her a whirl.
He's got 3 queens, 2 kings, 2 fours, a 9, 10, and a jack, and he dealt off the bottom.
That figures.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Are you going to discard?
Sure. How's the 9 of spades grab you?
He wants you to take it so you'll discard the 4.
No, that's not my speed. Let's see the down card. I can use it. I'll give you the 9 of diamonds. That hit you where you live?
Nah, I'm going fishing.
You have a run in hearts using the 4. If you could only fill in with the 7.
He didn't say anything yet. Goes with the cards tonight. They're going to turn on me?
What's your discard?
A lousy 7 spot I drew. Sure hope it isn't any use to you.
Oh, I might just take that. Lucky 7 hearts. Gin.
Oh, you caught me where I live. For a bundle. Let's see. 3 ladies is all I lay. 2 fours is 8, 2 kings makes 28, 2 tens and a jack is 58, plus gin 25 is 83 in 3 boxes.
Doubled. Spades, right?
Right. 166 in 3 boxes? I'm lucky it only goes on 1 game. What's the matter? You out for blood tonight?
Look, I gotta win sometime, don't I?
Yeah, looks like tonight might be the night.
I'll go with 4.
You're murdering me. What do you got, ESP or something? That's another 62 points, puts you out on all 3 games. A Schneider.
A whitewash? How does it feel for a change, Mo?
The evening's young. You're only into me for a couple of hundred. The luck will change. Your deal.
I don't understand. He's still cheating.
With your help, he's not getting away with it.
What are you mumbling to yourself?
Just tasting the fruits of victory.
Well, enjoy him while you can, friend. It can't keep up this way.
I'm betting it can.
Want to put your money where your mouth is?
Why not?
Raise the stakes?
Sure, name your poison.
5 cents a point.
You got it.
Fine. Now you don't stand a ghost of a chance.
That's what you think, brother.
Gin? Again?
The name of the game.
Well, I don't see how it's possible. That rounds off another board. You know you're 5,200 odd ahead.
I still haven't caught up to what you're into me for the last 10 years, Mo.
You're not out of the woods yet. But I gotta hit the John a moment. Hold everything. I'll be right back.
Pete, you're great. It's working like a charm.
Yeah, it seems to be, but look, I haven't done anything.
What do you mean? You saw he really was cheating, just like I suspected? Now we've been able to cheat him back.
We haven't, Sam. I mean, sure, I could see what he was doing, dealing off the bottom, giving himself sometimes as many as 14 cards on the deal, faking them together so you couldn't see that, laying off 2 or 3 at a time, picking up the same way. But I haven't been able to do anything about it.
What do you mean? I've been winning, haven't I?
Yeah, but not with my help.
What? You mean it's all been sheer luck?
It has to be.
Oh, good Lord. All that money. You know what's the luckiest thing? That I didn't know. I'd have passed out if I'd known.
You better quit while you're ahead.
It's only 5,000.
Only?
Like I said, over the years I've lost twice as much. I wanted to get it all back for your daughter.
Sam, it's making me too nervous. 5,000 will be more than enough for it. Just let's settle for that.
All right, if you're sure. Watch it. Watch. He's coming back.
Okay, let's get on with it. It's my deal.
Hey, Mo, isn't that enough for tonight?
With you into me for all that dough, you got to give me a chance to get even.
Mo, I'm really tired.
Okay. I tell you what we'll do. 1 hand, double or quits. Now, you can't turn me down on that.
Look, Mo.
What are you going to do? Welsh on an old friend? Come on, Sam. What are you going to throw?
I'm not sure. Here.
No, that would give him chin.
That's the best you can do. I go fishing again. Nah. How's lucky 7?
Hits me right in the middle. That's gin.
Yeah. It makes you 10,000 richer.
I can't take it. The card I just threw. Let me see your hand.
No.
Let me see. Mo, that was your gin card.
Okay.
So we're even.
No, sir.
Mo, listen to me.
Sam, Sam, I had a little brush with the Dark Angel the other day. Little heart attack. No, listen to me. It was nothing. I'm okay. But it was enough to make me start doing a little adding up. I play cards, for example, and I like to win. But too much. So I cheat. For 10 years I've been taking you. Now, I'm a methodical man, and I keep records. Guess how much I've bilked you out of?
About $10,000.
Give or take. It's what I owe you. Tonight I'm paying you back here.
What is it?
Certified cash check. For once, I cheated the right way for the other guy. You got enough sorrow in your life as it is. May this help ease it a little.
No, I don't need money.
I know. But what else do I have to offer?
So, the check is off and mailed to your daughter. Her future is settled.
Gee, Sam, I don't know how to thank you.
Doesn't matter. It was found money for me. I don't need it. Now, what do we do about you?
Oh, I wish I could just disappear.
So do I. You're the only ghost I ever heard about who can't.
Well, I could just walk out the door.
What, and be trampled to death?
Well, the streets are pretty clear this time of night.
Has to be a better way. Look, isn't there any way you could get in touch with your superiors? Find your way back to wherever you came from?
I can't seem to think of one.
What, in this day of communications? It seems to me incredible. Wait a minute.
What?
How about the telephone?
The phone? Who would I call?
You know how it is today. You want to make a complaint stick, you have to go straight to the top man.
Oh, Sam. He wouldn't be in a telephone book.
How do you know? That's what everyone keeps saying. Just because they don't look it up, they luck out. Come on, let's take a chance.
But how would he be listed?
Under G, I guess.
It'd be a pretty expensive long-distance call.
And worth it.
But I mean, I hate to put you to the expense.
Don't worry about that. We're on nighttime rates. Here it is.
Wait.
Here, right between Gockton and Goda. The number is 800.
That's the man himself?
Yes.
Oh, but what would it cost?
It costs nothing. It's an 800 number. It's toll-free. Why don't you go ahead and dial? You get through?
I don't know. There's no answer yet. Oh. Is this the number I was trying to reach? Oh, yes, sir. I guess it was the number. This is Peter Pruitt. I don't know if you ever... Yes, sir. I know. Even the least of us. Oh, well, you see, sir, I got this crack in the head, and I forgot why we... Oh, yes, sir. I see. I'm sorry I wasn't quite with it, but... Oh, I have to? Oh, but then that's all right. Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm real glad.
Well,
Sam, I know everything now.
You came to take my wife away from me.
No. I came to take you away from her.
What? Oh, that's crazy. I'm healthy. I'm not ready to die.
Whoever is.
You can't take me away.
I got no choice.
You don't even know how to get back there.
Now I do. And you're going back with me. It's why I was sent.
But I can't leave Eve. You can't do that to us. She's been waiting for our anniversary. She's been fighting, holding on just to be there.
Sam, what can I say? You're already 24 hours late.
But I'm healthy. I'm well.
Sometimes we are taken in the fullness of health. Who's to question God?
I do. I'm not ready to go without Eve.
Sam, isn't it better this way? You'll be waiting to greet her.
To greet her?
when she comes to join you. For your anniversary?
I can count on that?
Sam, I haven't been very effective up to now, but this one thing I can promise you.
Then maybe I guess I haven't any choice. And so maybe I.
That's the only difficult part, Sam. Now, we're all going home.
Suspension of belief. To accept this story, of course, that is necessary. None of us really believes in ghosts, or do we? In that moment, when the end of life comes, where are we headed? Where do we go? It'd be nice to think we had a guide, a friendly hand, even a left-handed one like Peter Pruitt, and to believe at the end of it all that we go to a welcome land. I'll be back shortly.
Hello, I'm Rick Barry of the Golden State Warriors. As a professional basketball player, I know that good defense makes a winner. Cancer chemotherapy is one of the most important kinds of defense I can think of. It helps arrest and control cancer, a ravaging disease that afflicts 1/3 of our adult population. Chemotherapy treatment, which means the medicinal use of chemical agents, can control some of the most common forms of cancer. Proper and timely use of this treatment can result in patients leading extended and productive lives. But scientists have only begun to tap the pool of therapeutic drugs at their disposal. To continue this costly process, your support is needed. Send a check today to Chemotherapy, Box 8, New York 10028. Remember, the best offense against cancer is a good defense, like chemotherapy.
Rick Barry is right. Chemotherapy can relieve suffering from cancer while it checks the growth of the runaway cancer cells. Your donation will continue this relief. Think about it. Then send a check to Chemotherapy, Box 8, New York 10028.
I don't know a better way to end tonight's story than with a quote from Shakespeare. Our revels now are ended. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Can we wish more to Sam and Eve and Peter Pruitt, that forgetful ghost who at last remembered the way home? Our cast included Mandel Kramer, Martha Greenhouse, Ian Martin, and Jackson Beck. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Who are you? Where are you? You are looking at me. I am on your desk.
What?
I am the Rani of Rajputana.
A statue? That little statuette? That little copper thing? It's talking to me. It can't be.
Why can it not be?
Because...
You prayed. I heard. But now you must put away the revolver. Carefully.
No. It is not my imagination.
I am the Rani.
The Rani?
The queen of the thieves.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.